candy-like button.
Anyway, this is a new session of Rescue at Raxis. Last time, the party are still in these tunnels that are an offshoot of the sewers, and things went from bad to worse to several degrees, but they survive. They managed to. In a room full of orc corpses, with a linked together Jack-in-the-Box. A lot of wounds, a lot of wearisome, fitful thoughts. The knowledge that a teapot bested them. But a strange mutated horror did not. So it's about 50-50 really in how good things are going. But we go back to what seemed to be some sort of torture room, but it also had just very nice desks, although destroyed by fire. As we remember, last time, Rain was running towards the pockets of the fallen orc shaman, while warmth still clung to his body.
I didn't want him to bleed all over what's in there.
Mm-hmm. And while she's jangling for an investigation check, Malgern, Cornelius, you can hear footsteps echoing from the tunnel, or from the hallway above.
Up here?
Yep, to the north.
I am good at investigating today.
Mm-hmm.
I think we might have more company, Cornelius.
You find a full set of 8 knucklebone dice.
Oh,
Although the numbers are in orc.
that's okay.
But it's okay, because 2 dots still means 2 for orcs.
Orcs can count to 2?
Yes.
You also find a lot of snacks. A lot of slightly dried, slightly cooked snacks, but are in the form of hands, ears, what looks like it could be the cheek of something, ass or face, it is hard to tell. But there's quite a lot of person bits in here.
I don't think I'll be needing those.
And there is also a corked bladder filled with ash.
That's different. Hey, Cornelius.
Yeah.
Someone's coming.
Oh, okay. I proceed to make some pockets, and I put them in the pockets.
There is this horrible squelching sound, and then... Botch, what's your normal sort of noise of discontent?
Oh, bugger.
Which echoes through the hallway.
I recognize
Uh-oh.
that sound.
Oh no.
For Botch, you walked... Whenever you were at first, you're not really sure where you were walking. Everything's kind of a haze. You remember vaguely there was a dragonborn, there was a dwarf, there was a Goliath. You had names from them, but it's all going away right now, and you look down at your arm and you can see that there's a lot more fresh wounds and scars that you've seen. None of it's bleeding and all seems to be sealed up, but there was a moment ago you were walking into the slums with the Raxis group, and those weren't there. One in particular looks like there was chains wrapped around him, burned in place. As you look over the rest of yourself, you feel okay, but like you were frozen, like you've just starting to warm up gradually. You can feel the prickles now against your skin. As you look behind you, you see this horrific, rotting monstrosity, and you realize you stepped in that accidentally. But you seem intact, and as you check over yourself, you find a black feather that is absolutely crystal rigid. It's about 7 inches long. But you know, it doesn't have any softness, any texture. It seems unmoving as you just try to grasp at it.
Odd. Okay.
You're pretty sure you're doing a
Maybe
lot of
fuck them
things,
up.
but it's all just peeling away from your brain. No doubt to come back in your nightmares.
I'm actually trying to figure out if this is one of my nightmares at the moment.
It definitely looks unpleasant. You can see that there is just broken ice coating the walls. There is blood splattered about. There is the thing behind you that is horrific. It's huge. It's semi-person. It looks to have a lot of scales exposed as well, although some of them are just sloughing off now. And the face is just a jumbled mess of strange growths. You also look to the wall here, and you can see an impression in it, as if a thick dwarf was smashed into it and left almost a perfect silhouette of a dent.
He has truly left his mark on history. And that wall.
There's also a few
Also
cracks
that
beside
wall.
it, but whatever hit that didn't seem to have much weight to it.
Right. Okay. I'm going in this direction. Let's head down and see where the stream takes me.
As you slowly walk your way down, you see a door ajar, but also no wall on the other side of it as you step around. And a hallway that is just full of ice, of claw marks, of large craterous impacts on the ground, and a few busted open holding cells. Well, one busted open, the other two are still have their doors shut. But looking in, you just see as if layers of the thing you walked past had just been coated and plastered along the wall. And you also
Not
see at the
pleasant. Okay.
at the far end, once you walk far enough, you can see a dead orc. Looks to have been cut down.
Freshly cut down?
Yeah, yes, actually. Blood's still pooling.
Right. Question is,
Steaming
do I
in
go
the
back the
process
way I
of it.
came to see if I can find a way out? Actually, hold on. Can I even see that far? It's probably dark, isn't it?
Yeah, it is, but I mean, you would have meandered about this far. Or a little
Right,
bit
okay.
further up.
But you
Yeah.
also have the Dwarven belt on, and it's
Yeah.
working now.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, by about this point, you would have been able to see it.
Right. He might have supplies on him or something. Maybe booze. Booze would be nice.
So, do we realize that that he's been gone, or
Hmm?
do we realize he's been gone?
No?
Siegfried, you're seeing anything back there?
Is he talking to me?
Yes. There's no one else called Siegfried.
Well, I don't think he was doing any of his speaking out loud. But you would have heard someone quickly running the moment he thought that orc might have booze on him.
Oh, well, it's more that you said we would hear him muttering, fucker.
Yeah.
So that's why. So if we don't know he's been gone, like that's why I'm just imagining he was always with us. He's always been here.
And Siegfried, as Cornelius steps out there to call to you, there is this wave of awful nostalgia. Feels like it's been a long time since you've actually seen him.
Well, bugger.
It passes in a few seconds, but it just feels like, man, it's been a while.
Okay. Nothing down here except for dead bodies. What the fuck is going on?
What do you mean? We fought the orcs. We fought the big mutated beast.
I see an orc and a mutant beast. I don't remember fighting them.
Oh, you might still be suffering a bit of effect from the poison room. I see.
Poison room?
You. Hang on a second. Rain?
Yeah?
So, is amnesia a normal issue when contracting poison?
No.
Well, I don't think Siegfried is feeling too well.
Oh, hell.
And why do you guys look so beaten up?
Because of the teapot!
What freaking teapot?
Oh, fuck.
God. As I look at the elf of disgust talking in unison over me.
Siegfried, come in here.
Now I know it's safe, so.
The rest of you, he looks perfectly fine, apart from being disoriented, except he was never, of dark complexion or anything, but he looks really fucking pale right now. Just in the case of hasn't seen the sun for a while. Which, to be fair, a lot of you are starting to feel as if you're experiencing the same thing.
What's the last thing you remember, Siegfried?
Coming into the forbidden area. And I think exploring the first house, kind of. And after that, it's a bit of a blur.
Siegfried, that's been over 1.5 days ago.
Yeah, I got no memory of the last 1.5 days then.
Alright, guys, be careful, because whatever he was poking his nose in might make you lose your memory.
Right.
Zazzle's gonna check and see if he's got interesting weed on him.
I thought that might happen.
I mean, it depends on if Siegfried lets you touch anything of his. I don't know how much you want those creepy long finger clawed hands at you.
That's normal long finger creepy long hands, aren't they?
Oh, they look the same, yeah, but they're still from a monster.
No issue with me, anyway.
Okay. If you rummage around...
Well, let's face it, he's the cleric. I want him to actually do something.
Boy, you had luck.
Yeah, as Zarzul has a cursory feel around you. Doesn't look like anything new's been added. It's definitely nothing of your interest. You do find the feather, though.
Sorry.
Interesting. Where'd this come from?
Hazy? Something about a Goliath? Maybe?
You just remember you were holding it when you slipped on that whatever the fuck was leaking out of that creature.
Kind of not sure where it came from.
Hold on. Rainey's gonna now check the empty blank doll.
It is an empty blank doll. I mean, it could be
Okay.
full of something. You're not really sure. It doesn't feel like it's hollow.
Okay, I was just checking to make sure that that wasn't gonna be a thing.
To see if you now had a Siegfried doll.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Zazzle's gonna go into this office over here and check and see if there's anything of interest left.
Nah, all there really seemed to be was the conjoined Jack-in-the-Boxes and the doll.
Oh, Cornelius, now that we've finally sorted the amnesia bit out,
I don't feel like we figured it out.
well, no, we haven't figured it out, but now we know it's a thing. So now that we
Yes.
figured out the amnesia bit is a thing, what do you make of this bottle of ash that this guy's been carting about?
It's ash.
Oh no, it's not a bottle, it's a bladder.
Yeah.
Bladder.
Yeah.
Well, my main thing is, what do you think he's been using it for?
Can I do an Arcana check to see if I can deduct it?
I'll allow you to roll Arcana, see if you can work out a magical use for this. Maybe use it to draw symbols? Maybe? That's about as sure as you can be.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not like he carries ink on him.
I have no clue. Maybe for signets or something. Nothing about this seems to yell out magical.
Alright, I wanted to make sure I wasn't going completely crazy. I suppose let's bring Mr. Amnesiac back and we'll go check out those other cells out there.
Well, hang on. Before we do that, let me look at that Jack in the Box.
I assume you mean by identify.
Yeah.
Takes a while. I mean, the rest of you can put your feet up for a bit, meander around, count the tiles. Some have been removed.
Pet Pupplesworth.
Maybe. Over 10
Okay,
minutes, your
well-
cat does not stir.
Look at all the red dots.
Mm-hmm.
Huh?
Maybe haul the corpses out of a room.
Oh yeah, that definitely that.
So the cat's not moving. How's the cat? I opened the pouch.
It's asleep.
Okay.
It's
Everything's
taking a
fine.
lot of time being asleep.
That's fine.
It's a
That's
cat.
It's a kitten.
Check up, though.
Yes.
It's just a normal kitten.
Just a
And
kitten that's
nothing
bigger than most house cats right now.
It's just a kitten that is both inside and outside the cage at the same time.
Yeah. It's only about 4 days old and it's bigger than a house cat. Yeah. It's a kitten. This is fine.
Everything's fine.
The Jack in the
Well, we
Boxes
got an
are.
owlbear, and it's fine.
Yep. The Jack in the Boxes are definitely magical. Although you're not really able to get anything clear off them. Just as a radiance of magic from them.
This is peculiar.
I suppose the one thing you'd work out, although you'd probably assume it anyway, is that whatever magic it does, you gotta crank the handle.
There's nothing identifiably magic. It is magic, but I can't tell what it is.
Wait, really?
It's like you took just raw magic in here, and it is everything and nothing at the same time.
That's concerning.
Yeah, I don't want to turn the crank now.
I do wonder if the mechanism is perhaps it randomly creates a spell upon turning.
As he mentions mechanism and turning, I'm kind of just
Oh yeah, one box unleashes a random level 1 spell, the other box unleashes a random level 9 spell.
I swear to God, if this is how Mudgurn dies, I'll never forgive you, Cornelius. I'm supposed to die a warrior's death.
Of liver failure.
Investigating.
Yeah, exactly.
But I don't think down here is a place for investigating that.
I mean, what harm could it do? You're miles beneath the ground.
Yeah, that's the problem.
Well, not miles, but you know what I mean. You're far from the city right now. So he just delete his token?
Who deleted who?
Oh, I think you moved your token completely away, Raider. Mudgurn is gone from the.
Did I?
Where did you go?
I put myself. I thought I was over in this. I'm under. Oh, that's no. I can control you. I don't want to control you.
Oh, there. Yeah. I don't know.
I thought I put myself in this corner.
No, you deleted yourself.
Okay, well.
Okay, so continuing on, no one notices the dwarf is missing.
What dwarf?
We never had a dwarf. It was always just Siegfried on the front line.
Siegfried, it felt like that.
There we go. The fuck, computer! I did not delete it.
So, what are you guys doing?
Luckily, it's not hard to get back.
Well, we're at a bit of an issue here. Either we somehow move further on, see if we can get past the teapot, or we make our way
PTSD.
back, say what we have found so far from here, and hope that's enough for us to somehow make use of the sturdy building to trap the Oni and hopefully take it down once and for all.
All of this is very new information to you, Siegfried.
Waiting for him to ask
How-
about the teapot.
How about we hold up in the office here and have a long rest,
I
and
agree.
then go take on the teapot?
I also agree.
I shudder at the thought of taking on the teapot. Cornelius, tell him.
You can tell them.
It's not just a teapot, Siegfried.
Then what is it?
How do I explain this without sounding like an idiot?
It's a giant net teapot knife. And there's something in the water.
Yeah, that's what she said.
Okay, what's in the water?
I haven't the foggiest idea, but there's something in the water and it's not very pleasant.
So, those are the options.
And as I said, I vote for taking the long rest and then going dealing with that teapot.
Any of these desks okay to sleep under?
There's room enough. There's room under a broken cot. A full-size person wouldn't have space, but you can curl up easily.
Excellent. Oh, I'm going to prepare myself a little bit of food for my rations and get ready to bunk down.
Well, first, before we take the long rest, do we want to explore those two rooms that are locked? Or those two cells that are locked?
I
Sure.
look at the rest of the group, fairly bleeding, looking extremely tired,
Yeah.
looking like some of them are just ready to collapse immediately. Shake my head and go after the rest.
Okay.
Okay. Just in the case of, just in case something could be in there, I knock on the door and ask, "Hello, anyone in?"
There is no
Okay.
response.
Fine. Fine.
I'm sure this is fine, right?
Hey, if we had an answer, then maybe we could do something more impressive. But for now,
Okay. I guess Cornelius just for safety begins doing the ritual for the safety zone.
Safety torch.
Well, we can certainly dance if you want to.
If I know anything about this party, they will leave their friends behind.
Well,
We've
if they don't
never
dance,
done
they're
that.
friends of mine.
We have never done that. You can't prove anything.
Yeah, you
I have
have.
a question for the party. Do you think create or destroy water might be useful in the upcoming fight?
Create or destroy water?
Yes.
Yeah. 10 gallons only, though, which isn't a lot.
I think we're gonna need a little bit more.
Yeah, you had me right up into the 10-gallon part.
Yeah.
It was a nice thought.
I was just wondering whether there's any cleric spells I could actually switch in just to be useful.
I mean, when's the last time they've all had a bath or refilled their water skins?
Clean water could be important, yes.
You think I drink water?
Your continued survival says yes.
Yeah.
Even a dwarf can't live on beer.
I'll show you. And that's how he died.
I imagine Malcolm thinks water is just very weak beer.
They call it elven whiskey.
So we just bunking down for the night.
Pretty much.
Okay.
Siegfried, you've mostly gotten warm again. It's taken a while, though. But the pins and needles have ceased.
Nice, that's something. So, okay. Am I actually feeling tired?
No. But, you know, you can just laze around for a bit. I'm not gonna keep track of your guys' full schedules or anything. However, as time passes, there's a little bit of a herd in the corner of a room where the jack-in-the-boxes are.
Where the jack-in-the-box is currently located.
We'll say in the corner here.
Okay, good. I'm kind of far away. Yeah, we're just gonna stay right here, far away.
So for anyone who's got an eye open,
there.
or Siegfried in this case, you can see that they're shifting a little bit. Just a few
Oh,
centimeters.
that's odd. Those boxes are moving.
I'm sorry. The boxes are what?
Those boxes over in the corner over there are moving.
Well, I'm not going over and checking on it.
Apparently Rain has snoring issues.
Do it. I'm thinking.
What are you going to do?
No, I'm not going to consult you guys, but I'm thinking about it. Those boxes are moving.
I think you're gonna smash it.
I'm gonna kind of. I don't know how non-lethally I could do this, but I'm just gonna. You know, just not talent shit.
Everyone in the room, give me a con save.
Oh
That's what I
god.
figured.
As you bring your sword down onto the boxes, there is a sudden, forceful shockwave that comes out in response. Everyone who rolled below 10 takes 4 force damage.
Okay, so it's not that bad.
What the fuck, Malgern?
Did they stop moving?
Rude!
What was that?
Nothing?
No, pretty sure
okay.
that's something.
Meow.
What?
I checked to make sure the cat's still sleeping.
Yep.
Dude, I don't even know who you are. That's not very believable. Sorry.
Ribbit, ribbit.
That's even
Cats,
worse.
cats do not meow, then start ribbiting.
Moo!
They certainly don't start mooing on top of it.
Oh, now you're just being silly.
Okay.
Come on out and talk.
Zazzle's gonna do a nature check to decide what type of animal this is.
Some sort of land monster.
Nice.
This could all come from a cat.
It's a cat, guys. Don't worry. And Zazzle rolls over and
Goes back to sleep.
Cats don't do any of that.
Winnie nay.
Oh, for
Look,
fuck's
I'm a ranger. I know my stuff. That is a cat.
Where is this coming from the box?
Yeah, it's coming from the box.
I immediately put my hand in front of Malgern. Which box is the one that's doing all
Yeah,
this?
she sees me getting up to go to the box. And...
The left one.
Fuck it. I guess I'll just open the box because at this point he's not gonna shut up.
Oh, good. That's what I was gonna do. But
Well, I mean, you
stopped
reach
me,
for it,
so
and there's
you have
no
to stop
seam to the
talking.
lid.
Well, yeah, I know. I'd have to probably crank it when.
Yeah, you gotta crank it.
Oh god.
I'm gonna bring it outside. Somebody watch Puffles.
Yeah, you shouldn't crank it in a group.
All right, there we go. Let's give it a
I'll
crank.
go over to the there.
For Siegfried's benefit.
Your mother might not be coming back. So go to sleep, buddy.
Yeah, as Batum plays, you can hear just under the music. Come on, come on. It's about to happen, it's about to happen. Get ready, get ready. And what springs out in a shower of sparks and magical explosions that just dazzle your eyes completely is, on a spring, a stuffed dragon that's about 4 foot tall.
That's a big box.
It's way bigger than the box. It is also full cuddly toy proportions. The wings are chunky and stuffed. The head is huge with big eyes. And then out of the right box is a little small dwarf hand puppet looking thing on a spring.
Oh, it looks adorable.
Ta-da!
Roll an initiative.
That's
Says the
wonderful.
dragon.
Oh,
I am Ogden Gay and he is Ole. We have a prize for the truthful, for the sincere.
all right.
Oh,
That's no cat.
I'm curious. I'm gonna
Confused.
Go off. I'm gonna go off you on this.
guys, come out here. The plush dragon is talking.
You know, if you just
Oh,
wanted to
God.
come out, you could just say turn the crank, and we would have gladly let you out.
Oh.
I pick up Pufflesworth and carry him out here.
We offer a prize for a person who can answer our problem.
Oh,
One
what's
of
your
us
problem?
speaks only truth.
Oh god.
One of us speaks
Oh,
only
no!
lies. And we want you to ask a question truthfully and a question that's false.
Fuck you,
And we'll
Jacob.
decide
We're not
who's
doing
true.
Wait.
You want us to ask a question that's truthful and a question that's false.
Uh-huh. And we'll decide if you're telling the truth.
What?
They
But-
just sit there bobbing along on their springs.
Are you a stuffed dragon?
I'm a dragon. And he puffs and you just see a little bit of stuffing putter out from one of the seams.
He's a very big and powerful dragon.
I am.
But the question itself isn't really true or false, it's the answer.
Huh?
Well, I mean, a question is mostly ambiguous. It can technically have either a right or wrong answer, or a truthful or lying answer.
You see them
The
sway a
answer
bit
is-
and slowly rotate to look at each other. The dwarf one just seems to sort of jiggle a bit without making any sound. And then the dragon rotates back. What? What's the big word?
Which big word?
I don't know. A lot of them were big.
What she means is you can't ask a question that's a lie.
Sure,
only
sure
give-
you can. Go on, give it a try. It's real easy, I'm sure.
Okay. Where have I been for the last 24 hours?
Hmm. And your other question?
Is there any booze in this place?
Hmm. Oh, he's good at this. This is really tough. Okay, you do. And the stuffed limb waves at Malgern.
Oh.
There is,
Okay.
above you, Malgern, a beacon of light shining down on you.
Yeah, I look up to see where that's coming from.
It's just a
It's
magical
coming out of the
source.
ceiling. Yeah. Okay.
No, you can see it. It is just a ball of light.
Yeah.
The little dwarf hand
Funny.
puppet does a lot of jostling and jiggling. You see the beard flap around a bit. Oh, no, don't rush him. Don't rush him.
So it's only yes or no question, or I present. I think I'm reversing this riddle. So they want me to present them with a yes or no question.
Yeah, they want you to
No,
ask
they
questions, one truthfully and one lie.
Yeah, I'm trying to. I don't think I'm fully understanding what I'm supposed to be doing here. I'm having a dumb.
And the dwarf is now dead.
Ah, I get it. Sort of.
You do? That's
Okay.
great. You're the first one who has.
Zazzle's gonna go up and ask, am I a kobold or some scaly creature?
Hang on, I've got to confer. You just see more, like, ridiculous gesturing, and it's like someone's just sort of, it's like Wolfgang grabbed hold of the dwarf's spring and just giving his head a thorough fucking rummage around. With the amount of movement that's being done. Okay? No. No? Yeah?
Excellent.
Is that right? Is that
I'm
right?
a dragon. Excellent.
Hang on. I might have got that wrong. Yes!
That is a true answer. I asked a true question. That's one done.
Ooh.
Uh-huh. Next one. And the little,
Am I an
little
elf
chunky
or
stuffed
a
limbs start to
dwarf?
clap. What was he saying, Zarzul?
Am I an elf or a human? Will do.
Ooh. Oh, one second. And then he steps up and just goes. Like he's doing the gibberish for whispering right to you in normal speaking volume. The spotlight is still on Malgern, by the way.
Yeah.
Okay.
It didn't change.
And he swings back and forth slowly on the spring. No. No-ish. Maybe.
Okay.
No, wait, no,
So you're
wait,
saying
no,
that-
yeah, yes,
that
yes,
question-
no, yes, no, yes. And you see him lean in as if he's trying to see on your face what you're reacting to, and he keeps on repeating these. No, yes, no, maybe, yes, no, possibly. Once, you were once.
Are you saying that question was a lie?
Yes. Oh, so you did it then.
Excellent.
Well done.
Yeah. One question was truth, one was a lie.
Here's your prize. And Ole, the little dwarf, disappears inside the box for a moment and comes back up with a candied apple on a stick.
Oh,
Oh, thank you.
As you reach for it and pull, the dwarf doesn't want to give it up. But it's also on a spring and a puppet, so as you just pull it, he just comes with you.
Okay.
Ole, give it to him. Give it to the nice man. Thing. Creature. Give it. And finally just whaps him with one of his chunky limbs. You've got your toffee apple.
Excellent.
Hope you had fun, everybody. Just turn the handle and we'll do it again. And then in they go again. The spotlight's gone. But all around you is just all these like streamers and shit and confetti that's just strewn everywhere. Which you didn't see thrown through the air. It's just all covering the ground.
Oh dear.
well, I know someone who'd be interested in these.
Let's go to bed. Come on, Pufflesworth.
You're not doing it again?
How about after our nap?
Well, we're going to take you to a lot of people who would love to constantly ask you questions.
Oh, okay. We can do that, okay. A few minutes pass. Okay, we're ready yet?
It's gonna take a little longer than that, I'm
Oh,
afraid.
okay, sorry. Okay, sorry. About 20 minutes passes. Are we ready to go yet?
Can that
No.
thing fit into the pockets?
Oh no. No, these are two conjoined boxes. These are way bigger than the pouches.
Okay.
They tried to shove him away. Nice.
First we have dolls that yell at us. Now we have boxes.
Just keeps getting
Why
better,
do
don't it?
we yell at us?
Yeah.
They seem to speak the truth.
At least I'm not the one that believes
No,
the
they
printer's work.
don't. No, they don't.
Yeah, at the mention of truth, I just turned to Rain like, he's right, you know. He's-
No, no.
Siegfried, you have no idea what they're talking about.
Yeah, we didn't
I'm just
get
going
a
back-
Siegfried, did we?
Back into
No.
the room and just kind of find a place to curl up.
Wait, do we know that he didn't get the doll?
Yes,
Okay.
But we just
there was a doll for each of us.
And he wasn't there.
Yeah.
Well, we don't know he wasn't there.
It's kind of weird there wasn't one for him in the box.
Oh. 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 I'm sure that
That's how
has
we-
implications, but
But that's how we got out, was because he was on the other side of the door. That's how I remember it.
Mm-hmm.
No, that's the thing. You
Yeah,
don't remember him
right, yeah.
existing at all, really, until he showed up and you thought, oh yeah, he's been there all this time.
Yeah, that's what.
But as you think back, you're not thinking, oh, he was just behind me whenever we were dealing with ghouls. No, there's just a blank there. He really
Just
wasn't there.
unfinished.
You don't imagine he was there. It's just when he showed up, oh yeah, he's been there this whole time.
I'm sure this will have no negative repercussions whatsoever.
Nope, none.
And the real Siegfried wakes up in a barn.
I'm wondering whether we've got an Ernie with us now.
Also, Zarzul, the toffee apple, really nice.
Excellent. I haven't eaten it yet. I was
Oh, you haven't eaten?
No, I was going to save that for later.
Well, it does have that tantalizing smell of just pure fucking sugar.
That sounds like breakfast. Yes. Is it
That's-
shiny?
Oh yeah.
Ooh.
And in this era, this is like nobleman's amount of sugar there.
That's some good shiny.
And as Malgern settles in for the night, his pack jostles, and in his voice you hear clearly, I need a rampant cock in me right now.
I'm debating throwing this thing to the other room.
And then Castalia settles down, you just hear,
My thoughts exactly.
Well, time to get to move on. And of course, from range, he does this.
Yep.
Oh yeah, because you.
I wrapped it the
That's
fuck
gonna
up.
say yeah, you wrapped the thing because you didn't want anyone to hear.
Zalzul's going to make sure his doll's still there.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Does he give it a jostle?
Making the lot. Yeah, a little.
Hello, friends! Oh, hello, friend!
What the Christ?
The boxes.
Yeah.
What?
Just heard the doll say hello, friend.
Yeah,
I'm
now that
so
Zarzul's
glad
actually
I
pulled his
forgot
out,
it.
you can see he's got a little wooden doll of himself. It's
What
a
the
little...
hell's that?
It's the dolls that we got. Oh God, take a nap. I think you very much need to take a nap.
Fine. Wonderful. I got no fucking.
We managed to pick up a couple of magical dolls that look exactly like us and apparently spout our innermost thoughts.
No, they don't.
Right.
No, they don't.
And when was
I-
this?
Just
In
a
the
minute
person
ago.
room.
Yeah.
About an hour and a half ago.
Okay.
I think we need to get you checked.
And then Spade.
Yeah. Checked and doctored.
And so time passes. A few more times, but Ogdengay does ask a few times. Is it ready to go yet? Is it showtime?
No. It is not. It will be until a few days. I know you've been down here for quite a while.
Yeah, we have. We don't know what time is, though.
Don't worry, we'll let you know when it's time.
Okay. It's not me, it's Ole. He keeps on pestering me. And you just hear, like, a lot of fucking jostlings inside the boxes. Stop hitting me! Time passes. Wounds heal. You get half of your hit dice back.
Yay.
And full HP.
And you have no idea if morning has risen or fallen. Things are kind of skewed right now. But yes, a long rest has been established. Spell slots are back. Make your decisions for the day.
Oh, shit. I don't have
That's
6
right.
of those. There we go.
And as you're all waking up and stretching, you can hear snore, snore, shoo 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 shoo, snore.
Well, Cornelius is the first thing he's got to do to start off the day is apply mage armor because he has a feeling this is going to be one of those days. Well, get your breakfast, people.
I mean, you could just shook your doll if you wanted.
Try not to go into stereotype now. Now I'm conscious about my words.
Yeah, notice you're starting a lot of sentences with "so" today.
Yeah.
Okay, rest of the party is now awake as well.
I am slowly getting breakfast done.
I am happily awake.
I am
Just
not
trying to figure out
happily.
what happened for the last 24 hours.
It's a
I
tough
just
one to work
stopped
out.
a moment.
Because you remember, putting on your boots, tying up the armor, adjusting your belt, and then striding off the rest of the party into the darkness, and then you're now here.
Yeah, it's a bit of a blank.
The weird thing is, though, you had a pleasant sleep.
Yeah. Guys, was there booze involved in the last 24 hours?
No.
No.
Yes.
No.
Okay.
Guess the rest of the
Who
party's
wants
boring.
dark vision?
Only one person in the party doesn't have it.
Yes.
2, I thought.
Well, it's Wolfgang.
Siegfried has the belt.
Ah, yes.
Yeah, he's magically part dwarf.
He's the closest thing I have to a drinking buddy.
I'm offended. Okay.
You get stoned
seen you
instead.
drink.
Yeah.
Hey, I drink. and pretend to be a dragon, which doesn't end well.
It
My
didn't.
lord.
You almost showered the party in vomit and lost your magic dagger.
That sounds like dwarven drinking.
Oh no, you see, Siegfried drinks for the same reason Malgern does, for oblivion.
Okay. I give Cornelius his dark vision hit of the.
Thanks, dealer.
I like to think that he doesn't cast a spell. He so much as just takes his pipe out of his mouth and passes it to you. There you go.
You want to see new colors? You want to see the light in the dark?
Take a hit of it. Just take a hit of this shit, man.
Just go ahead and bring up a vein. He just pokes with a claw.
and for some reason, can you just hear Lucy in the sky, diamonds?
Now he's got a copyright strike.
Mm.
I'd be flattered if I could activate that.
Alrighty, guys.
Don't make me say it.
Well,
You don't have to. There's a whole party of people who
Yes.
could say things, who could do things.
Let's get
Well,
moving and kill the
it's time to
teapot.
move on.
Yeah. Let's go. We
Let's go
did
kill
it.
the teapot.
Yes.
Oh, did you want to check the doors on the way back?
Yes.
Oh, we have someone to actually fix the locks.
He's been here the whole time, though. Right?
Locks? What the?
I mean, as you found out,
Alright.
that door wasn't even locked, it was just jammed.
Yeah.
But the other doors.
And yeah, as you bring up to the first of the heavy, iron-looking doors. A bit rusted, a lot of ice creeping around the edges.
Why the hell is there ice on the door?
And it's through the hallway.
That was due to the monster.
The ice creature.
What?
The thing that's dead up there.
How did you even manage to survive killing that thing?
I have no freaking clue.
Same way I did it. It didn't really focus on me. Or Siegfried.
Yeah.
He just kind of saw you guys casting magic and he really, really wanted to punch you.
So you
Does
want me
it
to?
look like? Does it look like the ice is coming out of the room?
Yes.
Ah. Okay. Moving on.
This one was the open one, but it was just coated in the creature. And this one's the same. Heavy iron door, ice coming out of it.
Let's open these.
Why?
Yeah.
By the way, who's carrying your new best friends?
Probably the dwarf because he's strong.
Yeah, I'll take the boxes if
Yeah.
so I'd be carrying them.
Psst. Hey, hey. Ollie wants to know, are you a really tall gnome?
I'm sorry, what? A really tall gnome? Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
Make it
I'm,
known.
I just yell back at the kind of talk back to the fact I'm a dwarf.
Really? But you're so
Yes.
tall.
What? I immediately stop talking to the box after he says that.
Yeah, I know. Sometimes it's hard for us to believe he's a dwarf too.
But
Hey,
Ollie's
now.
but Ollie's really short, and he's a dwarf. How come you're so big?
Because I'm not a puppet.
You hear that, Ollie? Oh, he says yes. That's fair, actually. Yes.
Tasty.
Breakfast.
Is one of these puppets supposed to always lie and one tell the truth?
No.
No,
They
that was
asked-
the.
They were supposed to determine which one of us made a lying question. Or a
Oh no, they did also
question.
proclaim that one always tells the truth and one always lies.
Yeah.
But as you may have gathered, they're also not smart.
I am so smart. SMRT.
Sorry, we're slightly distracted because it sounds like our neighbor's about having a mental breakdown over there somewhere.
I've
Nice.
been there too, man.
Been there. Still there.
I was there earlier today, as a matter of fact.
So anyway, on to adventure.
Yes.
Yes.
Let's open these doors.
By the way,
Alright.
I'm just going to point this out. No one checked the other orc's body.
Well, did we check him earlier?
Yeah, I thought I was checking all the orcs.
We'll investigate.
Okay.
Yeah, he's got nothing. Cornelius searched him earlier.
Yeah, that,
I was gonna say, I thought we did them.
no, that's the guy that was the guy we captured.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was specifically annoyed you took his pendant. Zarzul? You're noticing an absence.
Oh, fuck.
What?
The buddy's gone.
What?
Oh, no.
What? Yeah, I'm sorry. What? Who's gone?
The big frost undead thing is gone.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, all right.
You sound totally concerned about this.
We put it down once. We can put it down again.
Out of all of us, she has the least to be concerned about this creature.
But
She
it
filled the
opens.
beast with ease. She wasn't the one who get crushed up against the wall.
And besides, the rest of you are feeling a lot better now.
We can do spells again.
And you're also not bleeding on death's door.
That seems rude.
It is rude, but they need a rude awakening. They just woke up. It's time to be rude.
No, I mean bleeding on a door. That's a mess, right?
Oh, absolutely. It's a pain in the ass to clean up.
What is blood? It's like a juice, right?
Yeah, it's the juice inside of people that comes out when you hit them very hard.
Ooh. Is it nice?
No.
And why do they call it juice, Ole? I don't get this. And they start to mutter between each. Well, one mutters, and the other you just hear scratching inside the box.
You can juice a potato, but you wouldn't want to drink it.
Yes, it
Maybe.
would.
You want to first hit first.
Would that be called
Yeah.
the blood of the potato then?
I don't know. Consult the Halfling book.
We sold that book.
Of course we did.
Did you?
No,
I thought we
No.
did.
no, we
No.
didn't sell it.
No,
Do we
we
have it on
lent
us?
it out for a while.
They don't have it with us, but it's probably back at the tavern.
It's a
Well,
big.
now we have some light reading to do.
Is it hard to catch a potato? They sound fast.
No, it is exceedingly easy to get a potato.
Can we get back to the opening of doors?
Sorry.
Why do we want to open these doors?
Well, clearly something's behind it, and we probably should deal with whatever it is.
Her gold sense is tingling.
No.
Zazul invokes his horde sense. Is there monetary value behind these doors?
I'm sorry. What?
His draconic horde sense.
Maybe.
Probably.
Is this an investigation roll?
Oh, no.
Determining on the scratches on the floor can it determine how many coffins has been dragged here and how heavy they were of gold.
I see a lot of footprints. Does that mean people were carrying heavily laden chests?
I'm assuming I rolled a 2 because it's a disadvantage because I'm behind the door.
Well, no, it's not a roll at all because you don't have that horde sense. That's for real dragons. Your job is to polish the coins and make sure the dragon likes it.
I would have a sense of where coins are then, wouldn't I?
Nope.
Yes, but it's interfered by my pouches.
Fair enough.
Weirdly, your horde sense doesn't trigger on Cornelius. You just think there's no money there.
It's a plain of disruption. It's understandable.
But you never know, you could always put your hood on and see things differently.
No.
So, what are you fuckers doing?
Opening the doors.
I can see you want to, but the rest of the party seem to be saying no.
I mean, yeah, I just want the party to stop going crazy.
I
don't
mean,
think it's
Good
Rain,
luck.
you could just say you open the door. You try and open
Well,
the door.
I'm gonna need help because it's iced over. It's stuck.
Do you yell for help?
Yes, Melgern, please help me open the door.
Okay, I come help you open the door. There you go.
What's this out of character moment here? She called for help and you actually answered? What sort of dwarf are you? Then I'll be athletics, though. Unless you get a pry bar, in which case you have advantage.
I'm pretty sure I have one somewhere.
I hand over the pry
Do
bar.
I have?
Okay.
Yeah, Zarzul had one.
Okay. I have a
wrong,
Dungeoneer's.
wrong brother.
Oh, sorry, yeah.
I
Botched
have
it.
a Dungeoneer's pack.
No, I'm remembering now the way I should know this here, because Zarzul used his fucking short sword as one.
Oh right.
Yep.
Advantage. So.
And I bought a replacement crowbar.
There is a horrible screech of metal, there's breaking of ice, and the doors open about an inch. It took a lot of work, a lot of huffing and puffing to try and get it forced open that far. You think it'd never go, you'd be able to get it open.
Well, first I want to try to take a look in and see if I can see anything that's problematic.
Yeah, sadly, your range of sight is this.
Okay. Alright.
But
yeah,
you
I
see
guess
a
let's
lot
keep
more
going.
ice.
I guess let's keep going.
Another athletics check with advantage.
Oh, you might keep going as an open the door.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'll help
Yeah.
you open it. Might as well. So,
Advantage.
Oh, he's already got advantage from Siegfried's pry bar. And that's the other DC. As you wrench it open. Yeah, Malgern. Con save.
That's why I let him do it.
you're good.
Also,
at those.
con save from Rena.
Oh, fuck.
I'm fine. Yeah.
You're both pretty much okay. You're both pretty much okay. You both take 3 cold damage. As you finally wrench it open, and from the sudden influx of air and the shifting emotions, there's just a gout of cold air sailing out. Real fucking chill to the bone shit. And as you look inside, you see almost an ice cube, but there's the vague form of something inside. It's hard to tell. Looks sort of human-ish, but there's a lot of extraneous growths, and the thing is frozen in place in... It could be a dance move, but you're guessing it might be some sort of death throw.
Oh.
It's only slightly bigger than a human.
Is this like an incubator for these things?
I don't have any idea.
Is he pinching the bridge of his nose as well?
You're
No,
a wizard. You should have an idea of everything, even if it's a wrong idea.
Oh, you get to ask a second question.
What are these things?
You'd have to let them out to sea. And do you really want to do that?
Possibly not.
Do you... As I pick up the box, do you have any idea what happened in this place? Before it went quiet?
We can't see anything?
Alright. There
There is another just explosion of sparkles, pyrotechnics, and confetti as they launch out. But the confetti just all came out of the bottom.
I applaud either way.
Ta-da! Thank you, thank you, thank you! Oh, where are we?
The hallway.
No?
You've never
Ooh.
seen this place.
Oh, that's not good, no. No, this is new. So was the room you put us in.
Oh, so you don't remember the room that
Nuh-uh.
we opened you? Oh.
But you got another question.
Does
What's
the
your
name Fuckle Clump ring a bell?
Oh, what's that, Ole? Yes.
Good.
Mm-hmm.
Why does it ring a bell?
Hang on. He was made first. Oh, oh, he was a
What do you
nice
guys
man, but
know?
had tea.
Oh. That was the lie, I figure.
He used to visit the maker. Mm-hmm.
Oh, who made you?
The toy maker.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. That's
Do
his
you
name.
have a name other than...
No, he didn't tell us one.
No, but we do have someone we can ask.
He made our names for us.
What are your names?
Outingay and Ole.
Oh, what's the first one? Atming?
Outingay.
Atming.
Wait, what were they again?
Outingay is a big stuffed dragon, about 4 foot tall. And Ole is about 6.5 inches and is a dwarf puppet from the waist up.
Odengay and Ole, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Gaddon Low. Okay.
What?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
No, it's just a name.
Meanwhile, the cleric is singing to herself.
Yeah, y'all
Well,
are creepy.
I thought it was interesting how they both ended with A, and so I'm like, oh, is it like one of those pig Latin jokes? And so I just basically, moved it around as if it wasn't pig Latin.
Oh, interesting. That makes much more sense than me thinking Castalia is just speaking in tongues all of a sudden.
Siegfried's still just bloody confused at the moment.
Mhm.
We should go take care of the teapot.
But why don't we
Ooh.
take care of this thing that's in the frozenness?
Well, what are you planning on doing?
We should probably get rid of it. Unless
it
you
seems
want.
to be perfect. It seems to be perfectly fine being in an ice cube.
So was
Okay.
the other one.
Well, can either of you make fire?
He
I
can.
can make plenty of fire.
Yeah, he's shown us this several times.
Without, taking away from things that may smash teapot? Without expending extra energy that you might need for later?
I mean, I could keep firing firebolts at it.
It would be a while.
Exactly.
I mean, you could just hammer and pickaxe at it. That would also take a while. Ice mining
I'd
is
say-
not a fast job.
All right,
I'd
then
say
let's
we
lock
leave.
let's lock it up, and then we can come back and deal with it later.
Alright. And we close the door.
It's just a resounding clang as it has to be forced into place.
Exactly.
Meanwhile, the two puppets are just sort of bobbering there on their springs on the back of Malgern's pack.
But yes, we'll take you to the Fuggle Clumps.
Oh, nice.
Yep, I'm sure they can get you a nice home, or if not a home, plenty of jobs, or plenty of visits to places with lots of people.
Oh, excellent. Oh, also, Lady there and you, lady, you've got questions. You've asked one each.
What is my favorite pastry?
Ooh, that's tough. We're gonna say no on that one.
Okay.
Mhm. Oh, two
Do I
questions.
have to ask another question?
We can't go in the box unless you do.
Well, she just asked you a question.
Oh, Oh, she's clever. She's real clever. Note of that one too. Okay. Hang on. Prizes. You see him sink down. You just see him sort of shrink, like vacuum packing into the box for a moment, and then hands wave up, and there's a pink ribbon that lands on Castalia's head.
Oh.
Then it goes down, and then Ole goes down again, and then launches up to Rain. A hip flask.
Oh,
Get her!
thank you.
It's made of a very
See
shiny
Rain's
metal.
eyes glued to it.
I immediately make a pocket for it. Put it in the bucket.
As the hip
Yeah,
flask
you
shoots
would.
out, nearly all of the group stop, turn, and watch.
Just all of her eyes dilate like a dog seeing a squirrel.
It basically just fantasy music stops immediately. Ding.
It's as violent as a fucking bouquet toss. And back in we go. So yeah, it's a nice metal hip flask.
Awesome.
And Castalia, yours is a nice length of green ribbon. Very nice material.
I'm going to assume mine is empty.
No, it's got something sloshing in it.
Oh. Then I bring it back out and I take a sniff of whatever's in there.
Apple juice.
Ooh.
Fermented?
No.
Yeah.
Kids.
Wow. Just wow.
We got a lot of drunkards, yeah.
I mean, yeah.
That would be a question to often ask: is the apple juice fermented?
I guess.
All right, let's see if we can make it further down this hallway.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a whole other door.
Yeah.
I knock on the other door. Hello? Is anyone there?
Nothing in response.
Onwards.
Onward to glorious battle.
I knew you were gonna say that.
When have we ever done glorious battle? Well, I guess the Hydra probably counts.
Yeah. Up to the point where Droop cast his spell. Then it started to become less glorious.
No, then it was hilarious.
Yeah, it became less glorious.
There's also the group of elves on the track where we got rid of the hurricane and then took care of them and, helped save Raxis.
Yep.
Because we're heroes.
Yes.
We are.
Asterix, not all party members meet this qualification.
But come on, we have a teapot to take care of.
Yes,
Or
we
at
do.
least get around.
I'm still confused about this whole teapot thing.
Oh, you won't be confused the second
You'll
you
be
see
re-
it.
You'll be reminded once we get there again.
It's a teapot the size of a boat.
It's a giant teapot golem.
Still not ringing any bells, and it should.
Wait a minute, where is the fucking teapot? Where's his token gone? Ah, there we go.
Quick, get across the get across before he finds it.
See, I was just gonna go and unleash the boxes on it. Let them ask questions of each other.
Oh, that's awesome.
So once again, for a lot of you, this is a trip down a very long tunnel. Single file, almost. There's a bit of space in order to walk two at a time, but not for the dwarf. You get to the flooded passageway with the stairs leading down into the watery depths. And then one of you just presses the secret door that you found before, leaving Siegfried probably a bit confused, but you know if it's here. Again, you follow that passage, and then you get to everyone's favorite chamber,
The Thunderdome.
the tea lounge.
Dun, dun, dun.
Ooh, I like that name.
Let me just arrange you fuckers.
Where's Tea Lounge?
And yes, for the benefit of Siegfried, what you emerge into is the place has ruined walkways. It is also a constantly noisy, roiling mass of water. There are falls of it on all sides. In the center is this great bobbing figure. From the waist up, it is a fully plate-armored knight, except the head is a colossal teapot. In one hand it holds a gigantic lance. And then from the waist down you can see the prow of a boat. And it bobs there, spewing out water sometimes from the spout, sometimes steam rattling out. And as you look around the water below, you can see that there's great swaths of it that are murky and grey and dark, and then the rest is crystal clear.
Okay, so last time it reacted because I started walking towards it, so let's try and avoid it this time. Oh, hey.
Are you hoping it's forgotten us?
No, I was just chuckling at
I put Pufflesworth up front.
No.
He's helping.
Is there a way around the outside, or is it just the map that kind of suggests there might be, but it's not?
Some of these places you could just wade into, like along here, you'd be up to about your waist. Then on, it sinks in deeper. So basically about, 10, 20 feet, about, 20 feet on each of these water paths is about waist deep, and then the rest is just full depth. For easy reference. Waist deep is difficult terrain.
And yeah, I guess we want to get to the other side. We want to progress to somewhere else.
Maybe. There was this wonderful moment after this fight when Castalia brought up the point of, why are we doing this?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I was asking the same thing.
Yeah.
And then here we are again, so.
They still haven't answered the
Yeah.
question.
Why are we
Because-
doing this? It's like
because
the
I'm a sci-
lab on the side or something?
Yeah, that's what I don't know if there's a lab on the other side as well.
They're very well. I mean, let's face it, we know this isn't natural.
Yes.
It's fairly safe to say this isn't natural. So, this very well might be the Guardian that goes to the lab. Because if there's nothing on the other side of this, then I vote we go back to deal with the Oni.
Can we see any particular exit from this area?
Wait, hang on a sec. Ray, can you just... Do you have the remedies to summon your familiar?
Yes.
Have your familiar look around the area?
All right. I go to start doing that.
I forgot you had a familiar.
Just what, about 10 minutes?
Yeah.
Yeah, so let's go back to the hallway and summon it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That room was very noisy.
Yes, it is.
So how long does it take to cast your familiar?
Let me look up the number.
10 minutes or an hour?
Oh, I already had my sheet up. I'm an idiot.
No, yeah, is it...
Wait,
yeah, they have ritual casting, so she
Yeah.
has
Yeah.
ritual.
Yeah, that'll be ritual. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Okay. Yeah, 1 hour.
Okay. So get comfy, the rest of you.
Alright.
But during there, if anyone wants to walk out onto the little stand bit, they can watch as more murky water gets passed into the system. It whirls around the system and then up into the night before it just seems to expel clear water.
see
So
something.
why are we trying to kill this thing? It seems to be useful.
Well, only because it attacked us the last time. Became aggressive immediately. Without patience.
Was there another way out of this room?
That's what we're gonna find out.
There is a passageway here and here.
Alright, let me zoom out so I can actually see that.
Yeah. East and north.
Okay.
Okay. Here. Over here.
What's the chances of we actually sneaking around the east?
Well, I wager after we get my familiar out, he can go check it out.
A long hour passes with a lot of mumbled mutterings and chantings from Rain. The incense that she's having to burn along with the herbs and shit. You're in a very small tunnel with no air circulation.
Is the incense any good?
The dank holy kush.
Yeah, you were basically hotboxing in a tunnel. Oh no. It's not good. It's musty as shit.
Oh,
It's like you're in a Christmas novelty store.
Ugh.
I love how everyone knows what that smell is.
yeah.
The answer is too much fucking cinnamon, that's what it is.
Yeah.
And pine.
Oh god.
Ugh.
Yeah, like Rena's allergic to Christmas, so
Mm-hmm.
And you're just stinking up the whole hallway.
Oh.
But then finally, the fire settles down the brazier, and from it rises a small little glowing being that forms into Fenord, a bird.
Hey, buddy.
It
We got
salutes.
some work to do. We've got some work to do, buddy. I'm going to have him stick along the edge, because, yeah, it didn't attack. Oh, I can't control him.
Can you not? Okay. Controlled by Redimus. There
What
we go.
did happen to Fjord last time?
He got shot by a crossbow in the sewers.
Oh, right.
Which completely fucked up the whole situation. It was great.
Yes, it did.
Alright, so there you go. Yeah, we're going to stick to the edge, because last time the teapot didn't care.
Yeah. Anyway, there's
PTSD intensifies.
problem is though, there's more things going on here.
Oh, shit.
As he gets to that point,
Gets to what point?
Where he is now.
yeah,
Oh,
to
okay.
here, from the surface of the water nearby, there is a gout of water that shoots out.
Bugger.
Oh yeah. Fenord, dutiful, ready to serve. But you saw, well, at least for his senses, I don't know if the rest of you are watching, it came from here,
Hmm.
from the open water.
See, I told you there's something in the water.
It's almost like for something to avoid just walking around. Because that would be a
Yeah.
really bad security system if you could just walk around it.
Yep.
But hey, at least you learned that. The night itself is still bobbing around. Actually, you know what? I'll give you a chance here. Roll, let's see. Yeah, roll your Arcana.
He's gonna give you a chance. How does that make you feel?
There we go. As you see the gout of water spurt out, you're able to just take Fenord away from reality for a second. Which is something you can do if you're familiar.
Mm-hmm.
So he's still intact. But all his feathers are bristled. What was Zarzul rolling Arcana for?
Reasons.
What about you, Cornelius?
Hey, you just said you roll a Arcana. You didn't.
I'm pretty sure you could have guessed it was
It was
just the one
three.
involved in the scene.
It was that. I thought the bird was dead. I thought it was about something else.
I was going to give her a chance to salvage it, because otherwise he has a lifespan of Dracula in a normal Castlevania game.
Yeah.
He's summoned and then killed.
Yeah.
Poor bird.
There is one of the Castlevanias where that is literally within 5 minutes.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's actually Curse of Darkness. He's revived for all of 5 minutes.
Well, he's more like just there at this point. It's a
Yeah.
Castlevania game, gotta have Dracula in there somewhere. Put his picture on the wall.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, if you look at Castlevania and Victor Mode and Soten, the speedrunners are like getting there in 30 seconds. And
Richter doesn't even get the Dracula.
he does at the beginning, doesn't he?
Yeah. But he was active for the whole time of the game in Rondo. Anyway, back to the scene.
Well, I don't really like the idea of trying to hit this thing. Last time didn't particularly have good luck.
There is a horrible piercing whistling as steam starts to erupt from the spout. You see the lid start to judder around a bit, and then it settles back. I hope you brought one for everyone.
Wow, it's that loud?
Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't realize it was that loud.
You have to eat a Mickey bar, don't you know?
I think they call those cast member rations.
So what? Do people have a battle plan here? I don't think sneaking is going to help, to be honest. But we
Yeah,
can
not with a
try.
construct like that. If we can get rid of whatever's in the water, then we could probably sneak around.
Is it on one side or both sides?
We could use a refused flank tactic and then use the hammer and anvil motion after that. It would require steep conversation and tactics.
I send Fenord up into the air to look at the water and see if we can see it.
He sees a lot of moving water. Some of it frothing, some of it murky.
Okay. I'm not really seeing.
We can make a tactical withdrawal to lure them into a false sense of security, and then we charge over the mountains at dawn. But we'll do it from the east so that the sun will be in their eyes.
Approximately where did Burb get shot from?
Who's in
Here.
Right here?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. Then we're gonna try some magic. Magic. Yep, that's just in space. I cast the minor illusion of a bird there. Right here.
Or we could
It's a
assemble a large wooden horse and all slick inside it. Then we wait until they've partied themselves asleep and then come out at night and declare base?
No, it's
You've
a giant
done a lot of
teapot.
reading, haven't you?
No?
We build a giant wooden badger.
Yep.
And then
No.
Stalia, Siegfried, and I.
It's a teapot. We built a giant wooden British person.
Oh, God. That's terrifying.
What?
And
No,
suddenly,
let's face
and
it.
suddenly the
Hold on,
room's
hold
on fire and we all die. Thank you.
I mean, the problem
Has to
there
be
is
Mad Hatter.
the problem is they're going to ally against you.
Anyway, I cast a minor illusion here to create basically a false bird.
There is another gout of water, although it comes out from here.
It's moving around.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
We.
What if we misinterpret our orders and just charge down the mountainside, directly into the enemy's crossbows?
It's a giant teapot.
Do you think we could distract it with minor illusion over on that west side where we go out the east?
Do you have scones?
I don't think we'll have enough time to get all of us out for the minor illusion, but if we use a minor illusion and to distract him, I might be able to get Fenor to cross. Or we'd be able to figure out if we want to go there or not.
Alright, it's worth a try. Although there could just be an... well, you know, actually I can go check it out first. Yeah, why not? I try a minor illusion here of a bird.
A gout of water from here.
Cornelius, do you have minor illusion as well?
No.
Rain?
Let me
It's a
verify.
cantrip.
Yeah, it's a cantrip.
No.
What would happen if you? What would happen if you made it so that the minor illusion of the bird? What happened to be in the path, so that the water god would hit the knight?
Hmm.
It's
Well,
worth
then-
a shot.
Then we risk waking the knight. Are you certain you wish to try that?
I'm not even certain he's asleep. We might just be outside of his aggression range, so to speak.
I'd like to see if we can leave him, just because it looks like he's doing some sort of a water filtration.
Have you guys tried talking to him?
I
He
don't
did,
think
actually.
listened.
Yeah, we did.
Yep, yeah, I did.
Do you remember what he said in response?
Tip me over.
I'm a little teapot, short and stout. Here is my here is my
Well, beating you all senseless, yes.
Yes.
Funny, I think I'd have remembered something like that.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why you got the amnesia.
It's surprising Malgern doesn't have it. He got brainwashed.
The only other things I really have is greater invisibility, but I doubt anyone's gonna be able to move fast enough to make use of it.
It's okay. I don't have to outrun the teapot. I just have to outrun you guys.
Well, it doesn't function on sound, so it's definitely going off sight.
So it actually might. Invisibility might actually work.
Yeah, but it lasts for 1 minute, so
It's only good for one person.
yeah.
You might want to be quieter there when you're behind him. Because we know who that one person will be. Who's the fastest in the party?
I might know him.
He's also the loudest in the party.
I raise my hand. I can fly.
I'm pretty sure I'm faster than
You
Noel
can
is.
also walk on water, which means you can run across it.
Yeah.
The only question is, what will you do once you're across?
That is true.
Because I can't exactly bring you back once the invisibility runs out. Would using Thunder Wave on the is more like an ask so to a question to the DM. Does Thunder Wave kind of work like a thunder if I used it on the water? Would it strike a larger area?
It is magic that has its own sort of range defined. It would shift a lot of water.
Okay, so it wouldn't electrocute the water.
Well, it's thunder. It's sound.
Oh yeah. It's not lightning wave, yeah.
And rules as written, although we've done it a little bit. There is no rules for electrifying a surface or a volume of water.
Yeah, otherwise I could just stick my hands into shocking grasp constantly until I shocked everything out.
Oh, like fishing with dynamite, huh?
Ah, yes, my favorite lure, the car battery.
We are in a pickle here. So do people still want to deal with that thing or whatever is in the water, or should we turn back?
I think we need to deal with it or get past it somehow.
Why?
It's either
There
this or the
might be
Oni.
another way.
And if
It's
it's blocking,
Hang on. So your options are either this or the thing you signed a contract for.
well, the thing is, if we get
Well,
past
they also
this,
signed a contract for this.
Oh, no. Only you did.
Contract? What the hell are you talking about?
ignoring Siegfried entirely because I'm just done at this point. The main thing is if we can get past and the lab is actually here, it might have something to help us defeat the Oni.
What if I use great invisibility on your familiar?
That could work.
Try and get to see if there's, as quick as you can, try and look inside some of the passageways, see if there's anything around, at least give an idea of something worth going for.
Okay.
I'd rather that than risk having Castalia stuck on some side.
Yeah. Works for me.
Okay. Then I touch the familiar and it's now invisible. For
Alright.
1 minute.
So the goal would be to immediately send him over here, look down the path.
Go, go, go.
He can see a good 20 feet or so before it looks like it's all crumbled down. The place looks completely choked with debris.
Okay, so it's completely shut. Not a problem. Okay.
We also there's a path east and north, wasn't there?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
That's
that's
the
where
east
I
one
was going.
checked. The no-
And by the way, I wasn't actually going near the teapot. It's just that was
Yeah.
easy.
Sure you weren't.
Actually, roll stealth with advantage. What will be for Nord? I think he's like a +3 on stealth.
Well,
Being a
let's see
bird.
what mine-
All he has is dex. I think. Hang on. Did I actually pull out a stat block for him? Or did I just stick him on us? No, I just
We'll-
stuck.
we'll
Oh, here we
click
go.
mine
Yeah.
And then the +1.
That's right. I've got him here. Yeah. So he just
So
gets.
17, 19.
Do you have
Yeah.
Do you have control of this Fenord sheet? You should do.
Do I? Yes, I do now. Okay, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So you can click that.
forgot.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, then you can. Yeah.
So you can roll with event.
It shows 0 on his stealth.
Well, yeah, because he only has dex. If he doesn't have the skill tag, then you just roll dex pure. So his dex is
Oh.
+3. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, so he's got a 19. There we go. And as he flutters up here, he sees it's a passage that seems to go for a fair distance. Unfortunately, Fenord cannot see in the dark.
Oh.
We didn't think this through.
Thinking through things through is not our
And
strong.
while the room itself
Yeah.
is lit by strange just emanations of light from the water, he can't see further down the tunnel. But I mean, it doesn't end 20 feet like the other one.
Okay.
Well,
Walk west.
See, and now we know we have to get past the night if there's any further progress to be made here.
Yeah, and then I summon. I make him go poof, and so I can bring him back over here.
squat.
He returns with a small juice box. Now the party does something in response to the information they've learned.
Yeah.
I take the juice box.
Yeah.
Let him have his juice box.
But he might have pineapple.
You've got your candy apple. Don't be ungrateful.
Yeah, you do. You still do have that candy apple.
Fair enough.
I'm gonna do something stupid.
Oh dear.
Yeah, I'm gonna do something stupid.
Excellent.
That's the kind of shit we wait around for.
Gonna put a minor illusion of a bird right there.
Sploosh.
Aha. But that did not sploosh.
I'm sorry, what? I'm not following. What?
Yeah, it's not gonna react on a bird. That it can identify a minor illusion and don't care.
Oh, okay. I see what she's trying to figure out.
But now we try something not a bird. Minor illusion of a halfling shaped like a potato.
Now, here's the thing. I've let this go for a bird because it's fine. Minor illusion can do an object
Ah.
of small dimension. So if you tried to make a halfling that looks like a potato, it would look like a very fake halfling that looks like a potato.
Just make a potato.
Like there was even the fun question asked during one of the Q&As of, can I use minor illusion to make an animal that has been stuffed? And the answer was generally yes, but it can't be well stuffed.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then a stuffed halfling doll.
It's a little creepy.
But it's a halfling, so it's small enough that it could be foreseen as an actual,
From the night comes the water cannon.
Okay, so it seems like the teapot does not function off sight.
What?
Well, the teapot hasn't moved.
Yeah, that's because it was in range, so it could, and the illusion is dissolved with one shot. It didn't need to move closer. It shot me the last time. As soon as it stepped into vision.
Yeah, its opening move was to shoot him.
Yeah.
But it's not becoming hostile.
Well, I think it doesn't know we're here. It was hostile on the illusion, and now that the illusion's gone, it's gone back to sleep.
So you think the teapot controls everything in the water?
I think they're separate entities. Just my opinion is I think they're separate entities. Because whatever it was pulled me down. And it wasn't just water, if I recall correctly, right?
It was vigorous water.
Oh, so it was just water.
I mean, you couldn't see any entity.
But could I feel something?
It felt like dense water.
Oh.
Water that was
Well, never
denser
mind.
in certain parts than other water that was around you.
Okay, so it just felt like dense water.
That was moving with an intent to harm, yes.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
I have been. Many of them.
The teapot isn't the entity. It's the water itself. It
Oh.
goes into the teapot.
And now Zarzul's wishing he got to destroy water so he could kill the water.
10 gallons at a time.
I'm here all week.
You'll have to be.
Castalia, can't you do something with water?
I can shape it. I can turn it to ice, but only 5-foot squares.
See what happens if you try to do that.
I did last time.
Oh, sorry, I didn't remember that.
It just simply ignored it.
Oh, okay.
And then proceeded to, I think, lance someone.
Okay.
Oh no, it didn't ignore it. It submerged beneath it.
Right.
Because it couldn't go over the ice. Although,
Sorry, I've got a
honestly,
migraine, so I'm
thinking about it, he
breathing.
should have just smashed through it, because that's a lot of weight.
Yeah. If it's something in the water...
The rusty gears tick slowly in the group.
Can anyone speak primordial?
No.
Nope.
No, I'm so much for
Primordial.
trying to talk
I have a question. How much alcohol do we still have on us? Because if we get it drunk enough, I can do something with it.
to- You're not gonna
Wait a
create-
second, let's check the phrasing on that.
We're not gonna create an elemental.
I think he was.
Sounds
I think he wa-
amazing.
I think he either wants to vomit or he wants to piss in the water.
No, I've still got unless Corvus says otherwise. I've got language called.
Not many things, only really humanoids can enjoy full drunken conversation. Most animals, when they get drunk, just seem to have liver failure.
What happens if we pour the death wine in the water?
Then we're gonna have a bunch of people diving in after it.
The wine.
I'm wondering, would that work?
I think it'll be too diluted to have any effect, to be honest.
Probably.
I mean, otherwise you could just do a poison spray into the water.
Also, constructs generally known for not being affected by poison,
Yeah.
being constructs. So, time to go back and fight the Oni, huh?
Yeah, probably.
This is a British DM's best dream. The party are defeated by tea. The insurmountable barrier for these foreigners.
Let's deal with this later.
I think we need to deal with it now. I think we're actually going to have to attack it. My thought is, and this is terrible, a running battle, basically you run through, attack it, and carry on out the north side.
So we just
Just
kind of
up-
run past it.
Yeah, basically.
But out of curiosity, so how far is the? Yeah, that's 15 feet here. That's a pretty long jump.
Laughs in boots. A magical day, motherfuckers.
Like, what's the furthest that Cornelius can jump?
500 feet.
What?
I have dimension door.
Never mind then.
No.
The thing is, I can only bring one person with me.
Now
Okay,
she gets
so
to pick her favorite.
So that's two dealt with. The dwarf that could jump pretty far.
Yeah. I can
That
make
still, that still leaves 3 other people.
Pufflesworth
not
looks
exactly-
phenomenally lumpy and potatoey right now.
Yeah.
Can I lump? Can I throw Zarzul? He's not that big. I could throw.
He does
Zarzul.
carry a surprising amount of gear on him.
Mm,
My gear probably weighs more than me, but
Yep.
yeah.
But the dog.
let me see. This is submerged in water, right?
Yep.
And I can see it. Yes.
Yes.
Can I make a ground tremor there with minor illusion or thaumaturgy? I think it's minor illusion.
No, minor illusion makes us a small object, an illusory one.
Then with thaumaturgy, can I make a harmless tremor in the ground there?
Yes.
I will do as such.
There are some ripples in the water. There are a few big ripples in the water.
Are they moving towards where I made the tremors?
They seem to have started there.
Hmm.
There was a moment of low intensity and high intensity.
Hmm. Let's see. Well, those tremors can last for a minute.
Are you hoping to distract the creature?
Yes.
Just for fun,
Or
I'm
I'm
going to put up
hoping-
what this exact situation is for the stream so they can see where you guys have been standing for the past half an hour to an hour.
I'm also trying to see if it's actually the water itself or something within the water that reaches up to smack it.
Well, it doesn't seem like it wants to, as such surface. It seems to either wants to pull things down.
Hmm.
Hey, Melgarn,
Yeah.
try summoning a rat
Okay.
and throw it
Where?
on one.
And throw it where?
Well, Castalia was making tremors.
Okay. I remove the hat, put it over my hand, and say rat.
A rat
Ready to
puffs into
catch it.
existence with its big red eyes, its twitchy little nose.
I'm ready to catch it. It's my hand, and I'm gonna try to toss it where the tremors are.
You throw it through the air. The rat is terrified. There's a small stream of urine as it sails it through. It lands in the water. There's a few moments, and then it is ripped apart. There's a froth on the water, and then there's just bits of rat, which gradually,
I've got a
one by
question about
one,
this rat.
poof out of existence.
Is it the
Well,
same
then.
rat every time, or is it a different rat?
No one knows. No one's actually spoken to the rat.
Oh
I,
man.
I
I
hope
wish
it's
to
like a
converse
Meeseeks
with
box.
this
I
rat.
really hope it's like a Meeseeks box. Otherwise, this is gonna be terrible.
I mean, the rat might remember every single time.
yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Upplesworth, I fed him to Lorna. Oh God.
Hmm.
Poor rat. I hope it's a different one. Oh man.
Could be worse. It could be just be teleporting a rat from somewhere. That could have been someone's pet.
Let's see.
That's not my problem.
Hello, friend?
Just
Can we
teleport.
destroy the boat?
What is the boat made of?
I mean, no called shots. It is literally a piece of it, so it's all part of the HP value.
And did you say hello, friend, all the way from the back?
I was trying to talk to the rat.
Oh. I think it's a little too late.
It's gone, dude.
The ears are about a mile apart, man, at the moment, as the current has taken all the pieces and they're slowly puffing out of existence. There might be some little
Yeah.
girl who's opening up who's pulling
I was gonna
the
say,
cloth
now-
off the
now
cage in the
little bits
home.
are puffing back into existence. If it's oh God.
She's just
Rat
pulling
dog,
off the
dude.
cloth because it was nighttime for Mr. Ratty, and now she just screams.
as more bits of rat puff into existence around her. Oh god. Oh no. What have
You
we done?
monster.
Oh shit, this head is cursed.
Yes. Well,
Have you
guess we
tried
just break the
taking it
teapot.
off?
Guess we just break the teapot then.
Be my guest.
All right.
I'd ask her to change position first if she's going to attack it.
Yeah, I got all these wonderful shields in front of me.
I'm also unsummoning
All right, Fenord is gone.
We
Why
spread
would you-
this?
because in a combat, it takes them 2 seconds to get Kusplurt.
Yeah. Is
Yes,
everyone
not like
prepared?
this one. This one's sturdy after all.
Yeah,
I
but
also can't unsummon that one.
You can. You can just take him outside, take the leash off. Don't look back.
Siegfried, you might want to step away.
Well, first of all, someone put their feet in the water.
Did we?
Dee-dee-dee-dee.
no.
Oops.
Oh,
I know what that box means.
tip me.
Roll initiative, dumbasses.
He was waiting for this. You know he was waiting.
I knew someone was going to do
I
it.
was, I was trying to spread out. I didn't realize
I
I'd
know.
gone that far.
He's teasing.
Still,
Yeah,
Not
it was
as-
like that one time I tripped over the wrought iron fence after you tripped over the wrought iron fence. It's
still not as. It's still not as bad as when I literally told you, "Hey, don't step on this part. There are traps here." First chance you get, I'm just gonna move up here.
I'm sorry, Cornelius. Did you say? Ah, fuck.
What was the wrought iron fence bit? I'm trying to remember that.
That was when we were fighting the Oni in the town.
Ah,
There
yes.
was like like a
Yes.
wrought iron thing around the garden, and Zarzul had trouble getting over it. And I wasn't paying attention, so I followed him.
Yes.
And you
Oh,
gave
what
me
a
a
fun.
chance to take it back, but I was like, nope, I'm sticking to my guns.
It is a surprise round, however.
Oh god, what do I do? What do I do? What do I do? What do I do?
It didn't add me to the tracker. I must
You
have
get one
focused it.
free
Oh.
round.
Yeah, so we established there's nothing in this direction.
It's not quite a free round, it's the fact that you've got no
Yeah.
reaction.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there's nothing in this direction, correct? Over
Yep.
here.
Anyway, you're on the tracker now, Siegfried, so you can put your initiative in. Zarzul,
Yeah.
there's something in the water, but it misses you for now. But you feel the water churn around your feet.
Good.
Oh, are we not in order?
You should be.
Yeah, we're in order.
Oh,
Wait.
okay.
Yeah. Yeah, because we're starting at.
Oh, we're starting at Zarzul. Okay, that's why it looks all weird.
Yeah, I was skipping past.
Because I'm seeing like 22s, 23s, 16s, and I'm like, yeah. But okay, no, it makes sense.
However, it floats forward.
Oh. Oh.
Then it submerges and floats and re-emerges here.
I'm sorry, what? No.
Yeah, it did that before.
Did it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
No, it's not done yet.
where are we?
And
No, I'm drawing something. Just it has a path through here. 'Cause
Like I said,
otherwise
it-
would have come to
It
come to the other
submerges.
side.
yeah, it completely submerges. It's fucking suffering.
'Cause it came on this side at one point.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it has done.
Yeah, but it might have a path, set paths it can go through.
Oh boy, Malgern.
No! No! No crit! No crit!
Are you sure?
No,
You can let that crit go.
Yeah, I'll
Yeah,
let that
that's a fairly weak crit.
Yeah.
Still a strength save, though. And you manage to keep your footing,
I'm wasting all my 20s on initiative and
but you do instantly look like a fucking drowned rat. Fittingly.
You puff up your chest, thrust it forward, and take that water. No dwarf is gonna be pushed around by little.
To be fair, he's flinched like that before when he used to get hosed down.
when all's said and done, my beard is like draped over my right shoulder on my back.
Yep.
That's fine.
What were you saying, Siegfried?
Piece of the rat coming, sit.
No, it's all puffed out of existence by now.
It's gone back to the girl
Yep.
under the blanket. Mr. Squeakers, it's
Oh,
time
guess
to give
what?
it up. Ah!
It had a little extra movement left.
I don't like this.
Oh, actually, it didn't need to move that far. I'll put it back one. I can still reach you, though. Does a 27 hit?
You're enjoying this, aren't you?
Always. 24 piercing damage as just the colossal lance comes forward at you. It doesn't even fully hit you, which you're glad of, otherwise you'd fucking die.
Yeah. Speaking of fucking dying, there you go.
Jeez, already?
Yeah!
God, you guys are... You're a fucking fighter! How are you so bad at HP?
I have 69 hit points! Minus the ice damage, minus the 10, and then minus another 24. That's like 40 points of damage, dude.
Man, you shouldn't stick near range. She's dangerous. I mean, look at that free damage you took for Cole. That would fuck you up entirely.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd like to point out I have 68 HP.
Yep.
Yeah. But all said and told, I just took 40 points of damage between the door and the pot.
And the exploding jack in the box you hit.
Oh, yeah.
That too.
Yeah, you hurt everyone with that.
But that was before the long rest.
Yeah, that was before the rest,
Yeah.
so it's fine.
Anyway, Zarzul. There's something in the water.
Yep.
He no longer counts as a surprise because he was attacked.
Yep. Do I risk it? Yep, I'm going to risk it. I'm going to keep going this way.
Alright, it's not difficult terrain for you because it's non-magical. It is difficult to... actually, no, Wolfgang benefits from your movement rolls, doesn't he? Pretty sure he does.
I think so.
Yeah. Anyway, it's not his turn yet, but anyway, what are you doing, Zarzul?
I'm putting an arrow in the big tin can.
Bing.
Yeah, probably, but we don't go into that quite
No,
yet.
you've got plus 11. Although it is
You
a pain.
say that.
Yeah, but you're not far off. You only got that because you rolled a 4.
Okay, and that's my turn.
Siegfried still surprised, Cornelius surprised. Top of a round, Malgern.
Alright, before I get
You're not surprised, but you are trying not to weep.
Yes.
Actually, hang on. Is that bonus?
You got a
Yes,
bonus action.
Shield of Faith on Malgern, so you get an extra 2.
What's the range on Shield of Faith?
50 feet.
Is it?
60.
I thought it was a touch spell.
No.
No, it's saying range.
Okay.
I just wanted to check if it was 30 or 60.
So what? So how much AC do I have right
2.
now? 2. Okay.
Yep,
Two
total.
more than normal.
You're really easy to hit now.
Yeah, I know. You still would have hit me because what did you roll? 23?
27. It's right there, man.
27. Yeah. Okay.
Anyway, Malgern, your turn.
Yep. So I'm already burning my bonus action. I took a deep fucking breath because everything hurts.
It's a good roll.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll take it. Gets rid of my red dot and is this submerged over here?
A little bit. Waist deep. For you, near shoulders, actually.
If I wanted to jump,
You could make that. It's just
I
not
could make that.
ideal. You're pretty submerged. It might affect your attacks.
okay. Hmm.
I think we're just gonna have to go down the middle.
Okay. So in that case, I'll go back to where I was. And do I want to get closer? Is the question. Well, fuck, he's gonna hit me anyway. So. Why does it keep clicked?
What?
Trying to stay out of.
Okay.
And then, just for science reasons. What did that? Is it lagging or okay? That went through.
Well, you're not gonna
certainly
negate
getting a
that
lot of
one, Ray?
crits.
But go.
Yeah, no.
I don't want to cancel that one though.
Why would you also cancel Melgard's?
For spite.
Spite.
I hope a 29 hits.
Yes, it
Pretty
does.
sure it does.
Okay.
You've hit this thing before. It's tough. It's basically like it's wearing plate armor.
Okay. I'm gonna try again, and that probably doesn't hit.
Ping.
No.
Yeah.
You left a
And
dent,
that's my turn.
but the other didn't even scratch the paint. Wolfgang.
Oh, yeah, Ren, have you some sort of fan going on? There's a lot of background hiss now coming through your mic.
Nothing's changed.
I can't hear it.
I can just see, like, you could also see a Discord, the mic is constantly on.
No, that's been a thing forever, and I don't know why.
Alright, Wolfgang's going in for a bite and scratches against the metal. That is a hit, though.
Yeah,
Well,
that wouldn't happen. It's
Yeah, it
getting
would.
weird lag on roll 20. It's taking like.
Yeah,
a few
my
seconds
dice
to
rolls and
actually-
stuff are lagging too.
No,
so.
you can use Zarzul's reaction now to compel him to attack, and that means he gets a second move.
No, I don't think that's a thing.
Yeah, it is.
No, on Zarzul's.
It's on Zarzul's turn? Okay.
Yeah, if I attack, then Wolfgang can take a reaction to
Okay.
attack again.
Alrighty then. Trying to give you a benefit. Rain.
Right.
Wait a minute. Lair action.
What?
Yeah. Well, technically it's a legendary action, but all you nerds clump together. Steam!
Glad I got the fuck out of there.
Who belongs to the nerd category?
The nerds.
Probably
What?
Pufflesworth.
Interesting. It's...
What?
There we go. It's a 9. Roll 20's lagging.
Why was the dice rolling?
The whole thing is lagging. It's,
Yeah.
No, I mean, like, on my screen, it told me to drag the dice and roll the dice.
Weird.
Yeah, what?
It's
What?
haunted.
That's a new one.
Automatically roll enable 3D dice? What?
Yeah, turn that shit off.
Yeah. No.
It's in the options.
Yeah, no, I don't know why that came up in the first place, but there
Automatically roll 3D dice. There you
Do
go.
I also roll, or...?
I mean, on the start of your turn if you want to, but... I mean, you're not going to be moving by anyone else's power here.
How much on a save?
Half damage and then half again for you. It says there.
Yeah, I take 1 damage.
Well, not yet.
Ow.
Rain gets her
Oh,
turn
okay.
first. She's taken 5, and she's now basically blind. Oh, wait a minute.
Yeah, it's on your turn.
Hang on.
No, it's at the end. Of
No, when you start.
No.
Creatures
Yeah,
pass
I'm
through the air for
starting
the first time on their turn or start of their turn.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pufflesworth is also injured and blinded. But,
Silly.
as I said before whenever we fought this, it's a blind where you can still sort of see the terrain around you. It's just for making attacks you're at disadvantage because you're wincing a hell of a lot.
And I'm sure shit's foggy. And...
Yeah, it's basically you're blinded in the way that your eyes are watery and such. You're discomfort.
It's stinging like hell, and you don't want to keep them open.
Yeah.
Just thinking about that. Just
Kind of like
Like
when you open up the oven with that's been in there for a while and it's not a proper ventilation in the oven.
Or a very painful version of when you've got your head hovering over soup.
Hmm.
And then I want to actually, because I already know how this is gonna go, and we're running and we're not actually fighting.
Someone tells Arzul that.
Well, he's trying to
Ray,
go.
you're the rear guard.
I'm
Hold
guiding
fast.
myself.
Okay. Now Castalia takes her 1 damage.
Are you sure you're a willing creature?
Ow! I take my 1 day.
I don't know, you think the Holy Order would have raised her if it's to touch herself, she shouldn't be willing. Idle hands are the devil's plaything.
Going to move here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to cast Hex, targeting its strength.
Yep, strength checks.
And oh boy, I can't believe I'm going to actually try and do this. I attempt to disarm it. It has to beat a 25 with a disadvantaged strength check.
You roll your strength for athletics, not your weapon
Nope.
attack.
Nope, that's grappling. Disarm is an attack
It's the
roll.
same thing.
Nope, disarm is an attack roll. PHP. Wait, not PHP, I think it's the DM guide.
No, it's also in here for alternative actions.
A creature can use a weapon attack to knock a weapon or another item from a target's grasp. The attacker makes an attack roll contested by the target's strength, athletics check, or dexterity acrobatics check.
So what's the opposition it gets to do? Because you have rifle on there.
It has to be, can use strength, athletics, or dexterity acrobatics.
Well, here we go. No point talking out there. Roll badly. Although it is huge.
Is the lance attached to its arm?
No, it's holding on to it. It does have a fist.
Then it just drops it.
Well, there's an almighty splash.
And then I use my second attack to actually hit it.
That's a hit.
I didn't give the hex damage because I forgot to click the button. So that's 1. Oh, that's there. It goes. Max damage on hex, and that's my turn.
And is that necrotic?
Yes.
Construct take necrotic damage?
Hang on a second. Still trying to find a section on disarming. It just leads me to maneuvers. Because their appendix is not that great.
It's page 271 on the Dungeon Master Guide. Oh, wait, let me... Oh, didn't matter, it failed. It has advantage on the check if it is larger than me.
Okay, so it would have been a clear roll, but still loses.
Yeah.
But it does have its legendary action. Let's see here. Disadvantage because someone's in range. It's going to shoot at Rain. But 11 misses.
Yeah.
Rain
Now-
is basically just Mr. Magooing around. That's why she's getting missed.
And now it reaches... You watch here as the hand reaches down to water, but the lance rises up from the water into its hand. And now it's going to stab you.
Alright. I expected as much.
Yeah, normal. 28.
Yep.
Another disadvantage water cannon. This time for...
Wait, wouldn't it have to use an action to pick up the weapon?
Nope.
No. You can pick up a weapon as
You've
part
got one
of an
free
attack.
item interaction, but simple.
Okay.
like throwing a switch, throwing open a door, etc.
And there goes Hex.
And yeah, it's going to shoot at Cornelius actually, so it'll be a straight roll. Because he's considered blinded, but also person in disadvantage, or person in close combat doing range attack. Ooh!
Rain.
Don't worry about it, Rain. Don't worry about it. She is technically blinded.
I am definitely gonna try to negate that.
She said confidently before we all died.
No, I want to save Cornelius.
You can't Malgoon impose disadvantage?
Nope.
No, I'm not close enough.
Yeah.
It's also a melee attack, it's got to be.
Yeah,
Or
it's just I can't.
He's got to be beside the person getting hit, basically.
Yeah, so I can't do anything here. It'd be awesome if I could, but no.
Yeah, I'll allow it. You can negate the crit there. He just takes 11.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Also, Zarzul.
Gets from
There's something in the water!
Yep.
Strength save.
Strength save. Okay. Strength. Yes.
It's a very low DC.
And he's
So
also a
it's
very
strength.
low kobold.
It's not that low. Like, there's 10 sides of a dice where he succeeds against that.
Actually, more. I've actually got a, I think I've got a positive on strength.
Yeah, you've got 3. And it's strength. It's a DC 10, so... Or DC 13, so you know.
Yep.
10 sides of a dice. Or success. So you're okay for now, but something is splashing there. Zarzul.
Yep, I'm gonna keep moving.
He bravely ran away.
Can I? There's lights around this area, isn't there?
Yeah, the whole area is lit up.
Okay, I gotta put another arrow in it because I can, maybe.
There you go, that's a hit. As the rock arrow smashes against its side.
Yep, and on that, Wolfgang is also going to join in the fun.
$20 hits. 12.
Uh-oh.
Got disconnected from
Oh,
roll
yeah.
20.
We lost a PO.
Ah.
There we go.
Probably couldn't hear anything.
Yep.
Anything else, Zarzul?
No, that's it.
Siegfried.
I'm completely confused on what the hell's going on. But, I'll at least try and help.
We're
with-
attacking a teapot. We informed you about this.
Yeah, I'm still confused. Okay, I'm going to at least try and do some. That doesn't look like damage.
No, it's not.
And I'm going to use my stuff I got there offhand. I'll try that and see if that does any better.
There's a hit. Now you get your sneak attack. 13. As you drive it in against the very thick plates of armor. You can hear now bellowing out some of the gaps that have been made as it sings out that it's a little teapot, short and stout. Cornelius. You don't get to go first because it's going to do a legendary action. It submerges and creates a murky mist of thick, dark, corrupted water. Now it's your turn.
Okay.
Wait for it.
Well, gonna move over here, but since I'm just gonna ready a frostbite if I see it emerges, and that's the end
Yeah,
of my
why
turn.
don't you go down there and find it?
Malgard.
Think I have a plan. So I'm gonna jump this. So I assume you want athletics?
No, it's like 10 foot, man. You can make it.
10 foot? Okay, so that would use 10 feet of movement.
Well, you've moved 10 feet, yeah.
Yeah. 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. And then my tosser is at the ready.
Yep.
And that's my turn.
Wolfgang.
Wolfgang is going to book it because, hey, there's no targets to attack. You may as well just keep on running.
Yeah, I'm still wondering why
Oh,
you're all
sorry.
standing right here.
I didn't mean to press that.
It's like it's gone. Time to run. Good boy.
Yep. Wolfgang's booking it.
Oh shit, yeah, he gone. Yeah, I thought about dashing, but then I realized where the rest of the party was, and I was like, I'm not gonna be that asshole that just fucking runs.
I think I'm one too far. Okay.
Okay. Oh.
What?
I saw the water cannon. Okay. So I'm here. Now I have a problem, which is Pufflesworth.
Yeet.
Is Cobus deliberately silent or?
No, there we go.
Okay. No, just
Did you hear of a water cannon and whatnot?
We saw it come up, but
Yeah.
we didn't.
Alright, so I was muted for that part, yeah. Around this part here, Malgurn, a water cannon launched at you.
Around what part? Sorry. Okay.
Yeah, I didn't see the ping either, but
I think Roll 20 is just having a fit tonight.
so my problem is the owlbear.
Oh, wait, hang on. Maybe it'll work now.
Put him in your arms.
Yeah,
we
we
go.
saw it.
Yeah.
Just splashes off my shield that happened to be on my left side. It's like, ugh.
Because I don't want to throw the owlbear without me being over there.
Throw the owlbear. You can do it, Rain. I believe in you.
But if I try to jump with the owlbear, that's guaranteed to be a roll.
Yes!
Throw the owl. Well, throwing the owl bear is going to be a roll too.
Yeah. You know what? I'm gonna try to jump with the owlbear. That's why I gave myself the guidance.
Athletics.
That didn't help me at all.
Sploosh.
Nicely done.
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba.
Pufflesworth looks at you as you both break the surface of water. He looks grumpy. And he starts to wriggle out of your grasp.
Oh no.
Well, now that means that I'm gonna have to try to clamber up with Pufflesworth
This,
up the incline.
this is Rain's epilogue.
Well, he could probably climb up himself.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then you have to get up. So. Yeah.
Oh, we don't get anything for we can't climb up on my turn too.
Let's see here. You got 10 feet,
Yeah.
but it'd be an action to clamber up from one of these positions. They're pretty
I
tall.
think I think she just wants to get out of the water.
Yeah, she does, but it's not that simple. There are consequences to failing.
Yeah,
I know, yeah.
I'll probably move over here because it looks like that area's lower, right?
More like this bit is. This bit here. What are you under? Yeah, that's still the same height.
Okay.
You can tell from the color difference.
What about over here?
Yeah, a little bit of a lip there.
Okay, yeah, that's what I'm heading for then.
Right, gonna take a dash action. And now... See, it's 25. How much would it be to jump to here, then move to here?
Just the same distance in squares.
Okay. It's 45. Alright.
Okay.
Nice.
Now, nefariously, Rain, slightly,
Oh, no.
you can watch as the murky cloud moves along with you,
I figured.
before rising up back in his
Almost
original
got it.
spot, really.
Howdy, friend.
So, Cornelius,
Yeah. Boss bites. Gotta beat a D6 thing.
yep, it fails.
Yeah. So it takes 8 and disadvantage on the next attack.
And it popped back up, so
Nice.
How is Cornelius gonna get across now that?
Well, I could do 5.
That sounds like a Cornelius problem.
So,
I was wondering what all you...
do you
Well,
fa-
Ray
do
is
we-
concerned concerned about Cornelius at this point in
This is
time.
what you assholes get for staying in the back.
You're only worried because he's the only person with a revive on him. She's seeing her own future now. Doo-ba-doo. Rain, you knew this was coming.
Mm-hmm.
actions
17?
have consequence.
17 does hit.
Really? Oh, right, because you don't.
Because she doesn't wear armor.
If you totally had armor, you could be at a 19 right now, and everything would be fine.
Now, is it? I can't remember if what we decided on this here. It's all attacks or just the first attack, Cornelius, for Frostbite? Like, what's the wording on it?
Hang on.
It's not a cantrip I've used, so I haven't internalized it.
Yeah, it's part of Senathar.
I think it's first only.
On the next weapon attack roll.
There we go.
Yeah.
So only on the next roll. So yeah.
Oh, well, kind of think it didn't actually matter because it still has disadvantage on this because someone's right up against it. Water cannon at Castalia. 1 each time.
Nice.
I think it might be cursed.
Better him than us. This is shoes on the other foot for a change.
Oh, sure, Zarzul. There's something in the water.
Then I
But
burned
an
all
8
my
misses.
20s on other stuff, so.
Really? Hang on. I gotta flush this thing out.
F5, man, F5.
No, see, I ate the 30.
Clear,
Okay,
clear
there we go.
cache
Now
cookies.
it's rolling correctly. It just took a few more goes.
You just wasted all your
I was
good
gonna say,
rolls.
I don't care.
Excellent.
If I can at least get double digits, that'd be nice. Because lately it's just been doing single digits so far.
Or crits.
I feel like you'd enjoy a game I call Blood Bowl Quarters.
No, I like to have my dice have a number on all their sides.
Come on. Let's be honest, nobody enjoys Blood Bowl.
Because you're having the
You
same problem with
steep-
dice that I have.
You
Zarzul.
keep going back. That's worrying.
Nah, see, I'm fine with high and low rolls. I don't like consistently low rolls because that doesn't make
Yeah.
sense.
Zarzul's gonna book it. And come over here.
Hang the fuck on here.
Yeah.
Because you're not just skiting across open water. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're going up to the platform. You're having to go on to here. See what I mean?
Okay.
It was a valiant effort, though.
Yeah, again, you're missing out this part of the platform here. Because you're not fucking flying, man.
Yeah, you gotta.
Well, you're flying in one way, but not physically.
You're ignoring difficult terrain, but you're not walking on water. There's a difference. Back further.
Wait. You mean Zarzul isn't Jesus?
No, but he does have a... He probably is running now like a Jesus lizard. Mouth open, just with feet pounding the whole way, head up, not even looking where he's going. Evidently. And
Okay,
it's... Yep. I'm going to assume that Wolfgang was also doing that, of just going as the crow flies.
going round, but yeah.
Mm-hmm. Terrain matters. Anyway, what are you doing, Zarzul? You got your bonus.
Okay. That's about it, unfortunately.
Okay. Legendary action! Nope, that was the wrong click. Let's see here. Yeah, this one of Castalia. That's a clear hit. Bio? Can she not hear us again?
That's a hit.
Okay, there we go.
Okay.
28 damage on the devil.
Oof.
And let's take a look at this situation here. Yep. It's now Siegfried's turn.
Right, Siegfried's going to use his bonus action to dash.
Mm-hmm.
Oh god.
What's the oh god for?
It's just that he's
Okay.
using bonus action and regular.
His regular action is going to be reach down and grab Pufflesworth out of the water.
Thank you.
Bubblesworth
And
is
then-
safe. He
Then
starts to
you
vigorously chew to get rid of the leash.
Bad boy.
Trying to separate the dead weight from him.
So I get to about there.
Okay. And also, yeah, let's see here. No, shit. But there is going to be another legendary action. This time aimed at the passing dude. So, water cannon.
Assuming you mean Siegfried.
12 misses Siegfried, though.
Yeah.
Cornelius.
Yeah. Oh, damn it. There we go. Can I do this?
I'll have to see when it happens. I
Okay,
don't see your
yeah.
plotted path unless you're using the measuring.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's okay.
And that's the end of my turn. I ran all the way.
There's just this horrible stitch in your side now. Just that surge of pain. Malgern.
And meanwhile,
Alright.
wondering what the hell is going on with Rain dangling from a whole better strike to chew itself loose.
Pay attention to me and not them. They need to catch up.
That's a miss. He's not paying attention to you.
Yeah.
You don't
Damn
even
it.
exist right now. You basically should have
Yeah.
just not even got out of bed.
I was hoping to like draw the attention, like give my comrades some chance to catch up, but I am gonna stay here. I'm not gonna run further.
All right, Wolfgang.
Wolfgang is going to look back at the rest of the party and sigh.
Oh,
Is he also going to lay down and just yawn?
That hurts so much
You
coming
could
from him.
move out of the way. Alright, so I was
No,
thinking
no,
this
no.
is difficult
Not your
terrain.
turn just yet.
Oh, fuck.
First comes a
Legendary
water cannon
action.
aimed behind Siegfried. Does a 27 hit Siegfried?
Yes.
it's like the thing you posted in Discord. What did it say? Like,
You have a one,
Um,
the horror
oh
story.
yeah, horror story. 23 to hit, miss.
Yeah, so
Sorry.
7 damage, but also a strength save needed. Sploosh. No, no, 15
okay,
feet.
It's pushing me that direction. Okay.
Yeah. Also, let's see if I'm on the right layer here. Yeah. Shot came from here. You're in the water.
Oh boy.
Also, has anyone just noticed? Just gonna note out the shape that's going on here.
It's a dog.
Yeah, I was well aware of that. Yeah.
So I assume this is difficult
Classy.
terrain.
With Malco going well up the tank.
Yep.
Melgurn is stored in the balls.
So I can get up here safely, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So now I'm up. So that was my 30 feet. And then I'm going to dash another 30 feet.
But what about the owlbear?
Yeah, he didn't get through the leash quick enough. It's lever.
Yeah.
No, but like you're dashing. I assume he's dashing to keep up, or you're kind of just dragging him. Like,
Yep.
I just
Dragging the first 15 feet.
yeah.
I think he's okay with the idea of getting the fuck out of here.
Why don't you
basically-
ask him?
He's basically making the sounds like when Ragdoll is going berserk in Gmod.
Legendary action. It doesn't
has
have any.
4.
Castelia. No, it was a joke. Anyway, he wouldn't have one for a melee attack anyway.
What do you mean? He used one on me.
Yeah. It takes 2 to do a melee attack, 1 for a water cannon. That's why he hasn't done a lot of melee attacks in legendary actions. Because the other time he used it for movement.
See, I take a disengage. Yeah, there. I'm done.
Nice.
Okay. Now it's the turn of the knight.
I'm not liking this.
I mean, technically, Siegfried's closer than you. It could be okay.
Yeah, Siegfried is the target.
Yeah. Oh.
Ooh.
And the
Oh.
problem is, he used his uncanny dodge previously.
Oh. That's almost half my HP. Ow.
Yeah.
Ah, Siegfried, welcome back.
Yeah, dude.
It's going to fire its water cannon to Zarzul next.
Well, don't you know that this is his most feared enemy? Anything that's related to something that looks like a mimic. Household goods is his weak point.
14 damage on Zarzul. And a strength save.
Oh, yeah. Straight.
You managed to keep your footing, but you... Just by basically pasting yourself to the stone.
Just scratch marks where you've been slid back.
And it just moves up 1 space.
Ready
However-
to put Siegfried in his pot.
Yep. Zarzul.
Yep, trying to keep moving on.
Time to be hitting that old dusty trail. Well, found the fire door.
And we're gonna put an arrow in the big thing.
What? Oh. Okay.
Yeah, from that position, it would have a bit of cover, but not enough to make up to 25. Considering your slightly lower position and some people in the way. Starting to piss out water now. There's quite a few holes and dents and cuts made.
We might actually be able to kill this.
Mm-hmm.
Remember, overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
Oh no, it's really fucking quick.
Overconfidence is a fast and hilarious killer.
I mean, with this Grand Lance, it's 2 hits for most of you.
Yeah.
This is why I gave Melker an extra AC.
Oh yeah, that's another thing. Roll your concentration check.
Oh dear.
It's like, since you've given it to me, he hasn't hit me.
And it's gone.
Yep. Rip.
Siegfried.
Right, how much distance is taken up by climbing back up?
Probably about 15.
Okay, so I'm going to go up to there. Then I'm going to use my action to disengage, and the rest to my bonus action to run.
Yeah, well, actually, it'd be here. There we go.
Okay,
Because it would have been 10 to
okay,
swim and
so-
then just clambering up.
So that gives me 30 feet left.
Well, if you dash, yeah.
Probably can't get across. Can I get across the gap or not?
We are possibly having to come back this way. Should we just try and kill it?
As Siegfried runs up with a fucking hole in his chest. But you could fit Zarzul through.
Just use the healing dagger, it'll be fine. A healing sword, yeah.
So if you could just go ahead and kill that thing, that would be great.
I just got away from it. You want me to go back?
I mean, let's see.
Yes.
Yeah, you'd be able to get on this sort of area, but you'd be blocking the way for others is the issue.
I'll stick to where I am then, I guess.
Legendary action. Oh, yes.
Why?
That's a disadvantage anyway. Water cannon.
Hey, it's actually a miss. A genuine miss.
However,
You have to shield.
unfortunately, Cornelius, from here, there's another water cannon. But that also misses.
Also miss. Can I move now?
Yeah, it's your turn now.
Okay. Gotta move to here, and then I'm gonna frostbite the teapot.
Man, getting
Hey.
poor rolls on those.
Almost like we're
And
heroes.
that's the end of my turn.
Okay. Malgurn.
Alright. Well, I might as well do the important stuff before I move. That's probably a miss.
It is. There's a hit.
21 hits. Alright, I'll take it. 11 bludgeoning damage.
Good, strong, solid hit.
And then I'm going to advance with haste to the rear.
And you take an attack of opportunity for that.
Yeah.
Hey!
God.
Son of a bitch.
I
24
tried.
damage. As he
That's
springs
fine.
away, and then voomp, I'm guessing.
That's fine. No, I'm still up.
Still up?
Yeah.
He basically
Calculated.
just it basically just took the lance in between and tripped you. So you just hit your head really hard.
No, we take no damage, Vin. The head is not a weak point.
And that's my turn.
Okay. Wolfgang.
Okay.
Maybe get him out of the way?
Yeah, I'm tempted.
Only tempted.
Well, the other thought is actually to charge in and do more damage. We've over half killed this thing and we only just got past it.
Yeah, but take a look at your fellow party members and the state they're in.
We're not that bad.
Only one's got a red dot. And that's 5.
Two.
Oh, 2.
2.
So
So, the second one's more important. Yeah.
Oh, that reminds me.
Yeah, 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
I
forgot
just
to put
didn't
that
put
up
mine.
after taking the thingy.
4.
That was calculated. I'm not. I just
5.
want to run.
6.
Okay, we move on. Yep.
Just dead.
I don't need the dot actually.
You mean you don't need the dot? Just put you off.
Oh, hang on. Have we got a dead person down there? Okay. Wolfgang stands over. He's moved on.
Wolfgang's a hero. We should all aspire to be like Wolfgang.
And before Rain's turn, she gets attacked.
No.
Water cannon, motherfucker. It misses, though.
Nice.
But it came from here.
Yeah. 1.
Question: how's the Hatter boom at the moment?
You mean the Bagaboom?
Yeah, Bagger boom. That's the one.
Still recharging, I believe.
No,
That should go
you slept for 8 hours in a dusty office.
Yeah, but it doesn't take a full day.
No, an hour.
Oh, I thought it took a full day. No, then I got it. Never mind.
You
So
want to try fishing?
Siegfried gets 5 HP.
I thought it took a whole day. Otherwise, I'd probably use it.
Even when she tries to be the healer.
That's just her character now. It is canon. Whether she likes it or not, it's
Just
canon.
cursed.
She likes rolling them ones.
Just like
She loves rolling
Zarzul
them
knows a
ones.
lot about nature.
1d8 plus 4, and I get
Hey.
a 1.
I rolled a 2 earlier on nature. That's an improvement.
That's bog standard.
That's
for you.
100% improvement there.
Castalia.
PO.
She's thinking.
Okay.
Might be the only party member who thinks, but yeah.
There's no time to think.
No, Pufflesworth is a tactical genius.
I threw my hammer. I did the thing.
Move it or lose it.
Beseech your patron to crush this teapot.
I mean, she's never asked for that before.
Maybe we can find another one of those weird portals that my other character kept walking into. Not once, but twice.
I just love that. We rolled backgrounds, people got tragedies and weirdness. What did my guy get? War hero.
Yeah.
You got a shiny medal.
Yeah.
Come on, Pio.
For a minute, it's fine. What were you gonna do after this? Go outside?
I was going to play Neo 2 for a bit.
Going to go here. Grab Cornelius. And dimension Doris to the dog.
I
Nice.
Do you let the
Jump
devil
up
lay
there.
her hands on you?
I jump up and let me be carried away like a damsel.
With a gauntlet, she can take your weight easily, too.
All right, where's Rum Rusher? I want art of that stat. I need that in my life.
You jump into the arms of a tiefling dancer.
And are whisked away to safety.
To be honest, you've got a
Yeah.
feeling your mother warned you against doing things like this. Well, your father just immediately did it as often as he could.
And that's my turn.
Amazing.
And I appreciate that.
Oh, this is so great.
It submerges Siegfried, and then rises up here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't worry, Vo, it's aiming for Zarzul, not you.
Fuck.
Oof.
Ow.
What's the ow part? You haven't seen it? Oh, there we go. There's the ow. That's the ow right there.
Okay.
Still content? Still thinking about fighting it?
New plan.
That didn't take long.
We're on plan R now.
Now for Siegfried. But that's a miss.
I
However,
thought
very...
Zarzul went before me.
No, this was an attack
Yeah,
for you.
Taking the water cannon at you.
Ah, okay,
Yeah.
water cannon, yep, okay.
However, there is another water cannon to launch, and it's aiming for rain.
No.
Yes.
Yes.
9 bludgeoning.
9.
Oh, it's only 9
You get
damage. Why?
It's raw
Where?
dice, no modifier. That's why.
And if you
Because
fail the strength save, he'll push you 15 feet to safety.
Yeah.
Oh no. No. You roll over the dwarf. As
Oh,
the shock
no.
came from here.
Oh. So I guess you wanted dexterity from me, huh?
No, you're fine. You're rigid.
Oh, okay.
You just saw her like get fucking, like a fucking dramatic gunshot wound.
I just kind of figured Rain would slam into Malgern and roll over him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I know you've had me dodge like Zarzul flying down hallways before, so.
Zarzul.
Yeah.
You know, just because I can. It's probably fine.
Yeah, you're fine. You just put one shoulder forward for her to roll over, that's all.
Yeah. Just tuck and roll.
You're just disappointed you didn't send her flying the other way.
Can
I look
use
back
this
behind me
gate-
and it's like, damn, she didn't get in the
Isn't it?
air.
Hang on, again, what are you doing?
Yeah, sorry.
Can I disengage as an action, or is
Yeah.
that just not a thing around
Yeah.
you can
Yeah.
do?
That's an action.
It's an
Okay,
action for
I'm
all of you
running.
except for except for Siegfried. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
Speaking of,
Bonus action, disengage, other one dash, and I'm running for the...
That's
We're heroes, folks.
Cornelius, you are currently in the arms of a busty dancer tiefling.
Yes.
Your eyelashes flutter.
my hero.
You never thought this would happen, but secretly you really thought it would hope. One day.
Malgern's jealous. She touched my shoulder first, asshole. Back off.
And she's getting him in the back of a kneecap, man. That's way more than second base.
Oh, this isn't fair.
But in this tender moment, the fuck are you doing?
Well, I'm gonna climb off, and I'm gonna frostbite the tea can, and gonna move further back down the tunnel.
Heroes.
Oh, I forgot something too. Because of where Rain landed, there's something in the water. There's something in the water. Strength save, Rain.
Oh. Shaw.
And restrained.
And injured.
And
Yep.
As the water
man,
itself
that's-
just lashes out around you and drags you in.
Will I at least be able to let go of the leash?
Yes,
Okay.
but you are also now here. So let's see, now from a con save. Against Frostbite. Nope, still didn't do it. Every time, that's worked now. What's your damage, Cornelius? Yeah, roll your attack.
There we go.
Yep. Malgern.
Damage and disadvantage.
How deep of water is Rain in right now?
It's waist deep, but she's been pulled flat.
Can I do something about that?
You can wade on in. You could pull her free, or you could try to attack the water.
I'm gonna try to pull her free.
I don't... Yeah, I can't actually beat you. Well, nah, I can't. But it tried, and failed miserably. As you grab hold and wrench her free.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you kind of just grabbed her by an ear and just pulled and pulled.
Whatever, she's got two.
Slapped some of the tendrils off. Just yanked her by the scruff of her dress.
We need to go now.
Yeah, I'm okay with this.
And then I'm gonna use the rest of my.
Well, she says that, but also it's just a torrent of water out of the mouth.
And I can use the rest of my movement to get the fuck out of here.
And let's see here. No, I don't use it all. Wolfgang.
Is Rain still down there?
Yeah, actually, I mean, he pulled the tendrils free and then just scarpered.
Okay, Wolfgang's going to be the hero of this party. Let's drag the...
So while she's
okay
laying
with
there
this.
trying to get herself righted, now if a wolf bites down on her hair and starts to pull and drag her along. You can only move half his distance.
Yeah. That's why I didn't drag her, because I didn't have enough movement to
Yeah.
get her and get out. And I knew she would go.
You could pull her out of the water, though. I'll let you do that.
Yeah. One more, I think.
I was betting on the fact that she could right herself and get out as well before the Teapot Knight saw what was going on.
But before that turn, there's a water cannon at Wolfgang.
No!
12.
Wolfgang just bears it and just...
No, you
He's
roll
the
that
boss.
save, because he's against the wall.
I thought there was a hallway up that way.
Yeah, but he's getting shot basically diagonally.
Okay, strength. I've got a positive
Yeah.
modifier on
He
this.
digs his paws in.
Yep. Wolfgang is the hero this party needs.
I mean, I think it's more Castalia and Cornelius, considering what they've flung out many times over. But sure of a dog, why not?
Yeah, why not? Wolfgang can't sling spell.
Rain, what would you like to do?
Getting the fuck out. Meow. Where's Bufflesworth?
Right here.
No, he's not.
And so the party continue to run.
And they ran so
Minutes
far
pass.
away.
Breath becomes labored. It becomes tough to keep on going. A lot of clanking, a lot of jingling, except for Siegfried, who's just taking this easy. This is basic calisthenics. Cornelius eventually winds down to power walking. And just over time, it seems like it's not chasing you, which is good. There's no tidal waves flooding through the tunnels or anything like that there as well. And it seems like you're once again in one of these passages that just... purpose-built? But for why is a good question. More and more time passes as you continue along. Until you come to a dead end. Slowly the hallway has been narrowing until it is just a single file as well. Although, strangely, it's still kind of wide, but just not enough to get a second person in. And whoever's at the front of the party is now looking at a wall of smooth stone.
Hang on, this was a dead end? That
No,
seems
that,
wrong.
I don't like this.
Let us search for secret passages. Maybe there's gotta be something here.
Investigation. You might have someone who's skilled in that.
Yeah, gotta help. Gotta help on that.
I know I'm not.
yeah, I can help on that.
I was
Actually,
thinking more Siegfried, give him a chance to do something now that he's back, but sure, why not?
No. Everybody just jumps up. Yeah, we all can help with that.
They seem to have taken his absence in their stride and just all filled in the spot and just made him obsolete, sure.
Malgern is not a smart man, not good at investigating, so yeah, I'll let them fight over
I
it.
mean, you could always roll your stone knowledge.
I could,
history-
couldn't I?
Yeah, history with advantage.
History with advantage, you're right.
Although, hilariously, so far only Siegfried met the DC.
Boom.
Every fucking time.
No, I'm gonna.
I was just assisting. I wasn't actually,
No, it's
Oh,
he's
okay.
remarking on how he's got a fucking 20 on his history.
Yeah, and
Wait,
with my
wait.
-1 in intelligence, it's only a 19. It's like, oh, love it.
Every time it has something to do with stone, you have succeeded that with flying colors.
Dwarf, man.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know whether I should touch Cornelius and bless him just to give him extra D4 just to see if he can pass it.
Nah, but rolls have been made. It's too late now. Plus, bless wouldn't do anything. It'd be guidance.
Yep.
No, bless is ability check.
Nope. Attacks and saving throws.
Yeah, guidance
Yeah,
is
guidance
checks.
is the checks.
Oh, guidance.
Yep.
It's a cantrip, isn't it?
Yep.
Yes.
I have that. Yep.
But either way, like Cornelius gets in there, Zarzul too. They're both like the whole party is still just fucking dripping wet and battered, shaking hands, feeling along the wall, leaving big handprints, trying to find something there. But Siegfried watches this with the trained eye of an expert and just the same way that Malgern's also clocking into it as he looks at the chamber and then just thinks, "Oh right, yeah, that's simple enough." And Siegfried just walks forward between the two as they check the walls. And pushes the end wall of a dead end out of the way as it opens like a door.
Nice.
Malgern following.
Sir,
Oh,
better.
another push door. Who would have?
But as you round it, you do see there's a handle on the back. And it is... Up front, it was full stone. At the back, really nicely decorated and filigreed wood. Inlaid with silver. Very fancy, very shiny, very varnished.
Progress, doesn't it?
Hmm?
Silver means progress.
Yeah.
We have
And as you look around, Cornelius, your eyes light up. So do Rain's. This has all the hallmarks of a laboratory.
Oh, I thought you said it was a
I
library.
believe in Prender's work.
Oh, thank God it was here. We can finally pay that asshole and get rid of the Oni.
Well, we still have to get back food, Mr. TK.
He had a red
Yeah,
dot. I'm
well,
sure
I don't
it's
think anyone's
fine.
going to be repairing him.
Sure. Anyway,
magic is a thing. Yeah.
we're going to leave off for tonight. I mean, considering the whole issue, we could probably go for another hour, but I think people like to let their brains refresh for a bit. Any dissent, any agreement?
I'm fine either way.
I should be fine. I really don't think I'm going to have work next week, but, yeah.
I was just meaning, like, keeping the session to a nice 3 hours.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's
like,
fine with
because
me.
since we're all in quarantine, we could keep going, but
But, nah. You guys
I
just
have
get
a
burnt out.
reminder.
Yeah.
yeah.
So we'll end tonight's session. Next week should be fine and dandy.
Yep.
And you'll get to see more mysteries, more unusualness, more tea. You all have the
I know
faint
it's
smell
nice
of
and
Earl
red
Grey
dot,
about you.
so we're making progress.
Yeah,
He's bloodied.
sure, he's bloodied.
Yeah, and then just look around the rest of the party.
As you look at the trail where you ran, there's just fucking streaks of blood everywhere. But yeah, we'll be
They
back
said
next.
most of the wounds were internal bleeding. That's stupid. That's where the blood's supposed to be.
But yeah, we'll be back next week then with another rescue at Raxis.